chasing twilight all night long, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a shapeshifter at Blue's masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dawn. Moments of calm, nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me, that's where I found an empty glass, reflecting that's a truth. It's telling words not to be told. I need that mask. I'm a shapeshifter at Blue's masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. I can't tell you how to see me, just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it always be burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a shapeshifter at Paul's masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter mirror right in front of me. That's where I found an empty glass, reflecting that's a truth. It's telling words not to be told. I need that mask. I'm a sharpshooter at this masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter, chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. I can't tell you how to see me. Just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it always be burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a sharpshooter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise. Where have you been? Been searching all along, confessing while alone and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter at those masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter, what else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dawn. Moments of calm, nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me. That's where I found an empty glass, reflecting that's a truth. It's telling words not to be told. I need that mask. I'm a sharpshooter at this masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter, chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. How to see me? Just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it always be burning down the wall?
Hi, hello. And I had planned to spend another couple of minutes getting ready and making sure everything's right, but fuck it, we'll just go with this. We'll just see how this works. Thank you very much for the raid, Chemical Alpaca. Thank you very, very much for the raid. I don't think we know each other, but I seen you were playing Resident Evil 4, which, fine choice, fine choice. Wait, let me put myself up on screen here, hang on. There we go. How you doing today? Thank you very, very much, dude. How you doing this evening? Hang on, let me do the roll call. Ash, Cappy, Lou Hagee, how you doing? Thank you very much for coming over on the raid. Chemical Alpaca yourself, how you doing? Clone, Ginster, thank you very much. I'm a big fan of this song. I've literally just started taking to playing it at the start of every stream because I just really enjoy it. I think it has some kind of mental conditioning on myself because a streamer I still watch regularly. He used to have this as his start song, but he changed it after nearly like a few months to a year of having it. And now whenever I hear it, I'm like, oh, it's time for a stream. So it really works for me, for myself, for my own stream, because it puts me in the mindset. Have I seen your name? Your name is awful familiar. Really cool. Ooh. Clone has a lot of very good emotes. And I don't know where his new obsession with giving the cheeks is. I'm not a bass dude. I've heard about bass bass. I've heard about bass or bass, but I've never I haven't joined it or whatever it is. I know of it. I've heard of it. I don't know what else. I'm just a good boy. Thank you, Ash. I guess. But yeah, I clicked on the link from the shout out to Chemical Alpaca's stream, and it left the @ in, which just brought me to a dead page. So apparently with the @ is no good. Okay, hang on. Can't have that. The raid is here. We gotta do a barrel roll at least. That remind me not to, if I click back into the frame in the game, I will jump myself off the edge. Twitch is a small world. Twitch is a pretty small world if they come. Now let's see, do I have everything? Hang on, what accent is that? That is Irish. What the fuck is with the cheeks? I'm not giving you any cheeks. These cheeks are reserved, Clone. Carolina and anyone she approves. But yeah, I'm Irish. I don't have the most super strong typical Irish accent because I'm not from the areas where you would come and, like, say on TV where you'd hear an Irish accent. You'd probably be hearing either a Dublin accent or some West Coast accent, some West Coast of Ireland accent, and I'm Middle East Coast Meath accent, which is to say basically nothing. There is no such thing as Meath accent. I think we stretch our A's a little harder than other people, but we're not like, oh, bud, give us a smoke and a fucking lad, oh yes, or oh, I can't think of a good West Coast accent. Oh, you're some langer by. You've been cutting the fields up there this evening. No, not exactly. Go ahead. Are you living in Northern Ireland right now? Hey, nice. So you'd know. You should have got it straight away then. I can't do a Northern Irish accent for the life of me. Or I'm afraid of being offensive. One of the two. I got a giant. I had my 2 liters of water and I added in like a dash of like orange juice, and I have barreled through it today. Okay. So yeah. Okay. the butts have begun. How you all doing this evening anyway? I'm Toasty. I want to say variety streamer, but that's very vague. I like Nintendo games, I like Souls games, I like roguelikes, hard games, and I recently got a lot into VR. I got a VR headset recently, and at some point I will probably be streaming. Once I figure out how to do it, I will probably be streaming VR games as well. How to even get... I'd have to figure out a fucking way to get chat on screen, or some way to read chat for that, because I legit don't even know. And Gundam, big into Gundam. Haven't streamed anything Gundam related yet. Did do a PC build once. Do wanna stream? I have these little. Let me. You know, I should really just use the full cam when I'm chatting shit at the start of the streams. There we go. Oh, and I have very long hair, although it doesn't show up very well on camera because my backdrop is basically all the same color. I have a little model Gundams here that I build. I haven't been able to build many of them recently. I haven't felt like it a lot of the time, but I also have like zero space because we a few months ago moved in with my partner's parents because money. But I do plan to finish building that one on stream at some point. But yeah, how have all you been? As those of you who are regulars here know, I had my job interview yesterday, and it went pretty good. G. I don't know. Clone comes up with these things. I never know. I never understand it. I just play along, man. I don't know anymore. Did I figure out how to capture? So, to capture things running natively on the Oculus Quest, this is my VR headset. Hang on. This lad here, it's called the Oculus Quest. It's about 400 quid, and it's basically a phone inside a headset that you can also plug into a PC, and it works by itself, and then you can plug it into a PC and have it run through the PC as well. It's pretty neat. Bit heavy, but I have my complaints, but none of them are deal breakers. Good luck. Thank you very much. I'm going for a developer support role. So I myself have a background in computer science, and my last job was working as a technical support engineer, and it was shit because it was the technical in the title and the engineer in the title were pretty much outright lies. But this place we're going into it's still support, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be like super okay with that. I think I'm going to be okay with it because it is all about helping developers with a particular, API and a particular product and that kind of stuff, and also doing a bit of coding yourself every now and then, according from what I heard from the people I was talking to. There are packets of noodles here I still have to bring downstairs and put away. I just kicked one, so never mind. What was I saying? Yeah, so any game that runs on this headset with nothing attached, I can stream, but it will look like shit. It will look warped and distorted, and it will look like awful. I've still yet to figure out how to fix the warping and distortion and that kind of stuff. As for any other games, any games I buy on Steam or through the Oculus Store, any that run on the PC itself, I can stream them no problem. Next question after that is the microphone, because this is a dynamic microphone. Dynamic microphones do not pick up noise better from more than a few inches in front of them, unless I boost the gain up really high. So how I'm actually going to record myself speaking is a whole other issue, and I can't exactly sit here waving my arms around because I'm just going to mash into this arm every single time, and that's going to be no crack for anyone else. Whoa, how's it going? We're literally only trying to get started and we got raided, so I've been chatting shit for a bit. There's my controller. There we go. How you doing this evening, Noel? Good to see you. Suck. Oh my god, that's amazing. That's the best emote. Are those? Yes, those are a combo. That is perfect. I was kind of hoping, I'm not gonna lie, a little bit of a hope that one of them, they were like two completely different streamers emotes, that the suck was completely unrelated to the Kirby, but it's still pretty great. Hope to see you soon. I'll have to check you out sometime as well, Cameron. Thank you very much for the host and the raid. And I hope you have a wonderful evening. And I completely forgot as well, thank you for the follow. Anjin and Luhegi, thank you all very much for the follows as well. And then I'm going to refresh this because, does anyone know if the activity feed works correctly on the new dashboard? Because it didn't work very correctly for a long time. But yeah, thank you so very much. And ooh, okay, no, we're good. I just noticed a little red square in the bottom right of OBS, and I was a little spooked there, but it looks like it's fine. Mine works as well as the old one, which is sometimes. Wait, what did I say? Oh, right, the activity feed. Right, yes. That makes perfect sense. Literally the thing I was exactly talking about at that exact moment in time. I might just pop it out and see what happens. Yeah, okay, it looks like it's working. It looks like it's working well enough. Alright, so unfortunately the music is going to go away because I'm not playing Dark Souls with any music on it. As much as I really do kind of want to, it's my first time streaming Dark Souls, so no music for it. And apparently the Talos Principle is 5 years old. Cool. Don't know why I keep getting those pop-ups. I think I must be following them for news and notifications. And I've never played the game. I think I seen it and I thought, this game looked great. I am super into it. I can't wait to see it released, or I think maybe it was early access. And I was like, I'm going to follow that and see, you know, what updates I get. I never played it since. I think I do own it. I just never once bothered playing it. Okay. Let's not actually. Let's change the scene back to the right one. And let's get going, shall we? Today, I believe we're going to the Duke's Archives, and if the Duke Archives goes well, we're going to... Hang on. Nito? The Four Kings. The Duke himself, Seath. Who's the Fourth Lord? The Witches, the Chaos Pet. There we go. Jesus, okay. Duke's Archives, then Beta Chaos, then DLC, I think? I think that's the plan. How do you do the BTTV emotes? Is it just dash whatever after an emote? How do you mean, how do you do the BTTV emote? Oh! No, yeah. It should just be the emote after the emote. So, yeah, just straight up the emote itself, like, there you go. There you go. You got it. And I think so. I just missed someone popping in there. Hang on. A's, how you doing? And Quad, how you doing? Good to see yous. Ooh, man, it is very busy all of a sudden. I was kind of hoping for a relaxed start, but the at never works. But thank you all the same for the shoutouts. Hey Matt, how you doing, dude? Good to see you. I'm trying to think, are there any other major updates since Saturday that are worth letting you know about? I cleaned up a bit, I guess. I feel good about that. Actually put my clothes in some piles of folded clothes. We still don't have, like, when I say we don't have very much space in this house, we don't really have, like, my clothes are literally just in a pile on the floor, which was previously not a great pile and is now a nice, neat folded pile. How long that'll last? We'll see. As if you know, they are pretty cool. A pretty good timed out by Ash. Nice. I have a feeling there's an emote I think you might be able to use to do that. I'm not sure if you've had used it before, but I think you could use that to piss him off. I think it would work quite well. The little frozen one is adorable. How is there a way? Can I? Oh, okay. Damn it. Okay. I think you have enough time to get off there. What is that emote, Ash? I think I seen you use that earlier, and I still can't figure out what it is, apart from the symbol in the top left. the newt doesn't quite work. Oh, hang on. I just realized YouTube video is still playing. Also, I don't have my stuff up. No, don't close the pop out. Whatever. It's fine. Oh, right. other things. I knew there was something else I was forgetting. Is that? Oh, that's the. I think I seen Kanta's picture of that exact where he got that emote from. Hang on. We're about to die here if I'm not. Oh, come on, where are you? This. There it is. God damn it. That was not my finest set of moves. Thank you very much for the 300-bit clone. 300 bits clone. And the shared rewards for chat. I hope you enjoy, whoever got them. Did you get the dodge? The dodge is pretty top tier, in my opinion. Hey, Torque. After the 13th one, it sounds kind of like a diesel engine. I don't hear that myself. Your diesel engine might want to get checked. Oh man. But yeah, what are we, oh my. Thank you very much for the additional 300 bits for a grand total of 600 bits clone. It's very generous of you. And for anyone who got the emotes, congratulations in chat. I think I might have gotten the full set at this stage. Oh, okay, we can make it. Good. At least I know I can send that back down if I die. I also forgot that these guys hit like a truck. And I also forgot to put on the shield still for my stamina regen. We'll survive, I'm sure. Oh, the egg! I keep forgetting. I'm not even, like, I'm not trying to kick them. It's just, occasionally I accidentally hit R1 and forward at just the right time to screw myself up. Alright, where are you at? I should have just went back. The shields are always at the bottom. This is like Dark Souls 101. Dark Souls panic menu navigation 101. Okay. Well, that got bad real quick. Okay, come on. Gotta finish this episode. Where are you at? Are you still on season 1, Ash? I got Ash into watching Iron Blooded Orphans Gundam series, which I think is a pretty good one. I don't think it's as good as something like Unicorn or Thunderbolt, but I think it also requires no backstory, which is a huge bonus when it comes to the Gundam series, because Unicorn makes no sense if you haven't seen most of the rest of the Gundam franchise. There's so much in that series that is completely just none of it, like characters that are important pop up for like 5 minutes and it's like, yeah, no, they were, you know, they played a pivotal role in a previous series, but here they're just nothing. But the significance of them on screen is quite high. Give me those. I have no cheeks. Wait, no. Hang on. Don't take that out of context. Oh, you son of a... Dancing mother. Oh, dancing teleporting mother. Really? All the way up there. Okay. I also didn't think he was invulnerable mid-teleport there. Well, you know, I've certainly had better engagements there than that one. Okay. Gotcha. I gotta start using the shield, I think, a little bit. Guess who's back? It was Eminem, I think. Yes. Who re-downloaded Dark Souls 2 and noticed that their save has been deleted. Yep, that's Dark Souls, man. I think Dark Souls 3... Actually, I'm not even sure if Dark Souls 3 did it. Holy shit, I'm getting destroyed here. A bunch of the Dark Souls games just never bothered incorporating the Steam save file cloud saving thing. Dark Souls Remastered does it, and I thought Dark Souls 2 did it. But I don't think Dark Souls 3 or the original of Dark Souls 1, the non-remastered version, do it. Because, you know, just too useful. Alaya, how you doing?
Thank you.
Clone, thank you very much for the gifted sub. Clone, are you drunk? Thank you very much for the gifted sub to Alaya. You're being very generous this evening. And Tin, how you doing, dude? I missed a little bit of what you said as you came in. Hang on. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh yeah, re-download. No, I didn't. I already said hello and everything, didn't I? I literally didn't forget a single part of what you said. I just forgot that I did say it. Oh, you know? Maybe this area is a little more difficult than I feel like I'm giving it credit. Okay. Gotcha. Was there not another bowman up here? No, I guess not. Give me the trident. Give me the trident. Ah, no trident. I always want the trident, man. They never give it. Ba-ba. You forgot? I forgot that I did remember. Everybody's going to drink. I did eat. Oh, you son of a Trixie. I forgot this was this direction. And they've still got the freaking channeler buff active too. I need to remember where the bonfire is. Oh, I forgot this dude existed. Ooh, land, look at that. Is that is Anorlando? Oh, is that actually Anorlando? There's that beautiful positioning again that this game does so well. The here, look, you are literally just up this mountain from Anorlando. I wonder. I'd say not, and you can't see any further down. I guess it's too much to draw what's beyond the wall, or is that? Can you see Undead Parish from here? Hang on. Give me one moment. What kind of build am I doing? So, egg plus Ornstein's set, basically. It's kind of evolved into a cosplay. I started as a sorcerer, literally just so I could talk to Big Hat Logan to get his dialogue. I then used, I think, whatever chat suggested, which was a butcher's knife for a while. And then Ornstein and Smough took me so many tries that we decided we should, you know, actually make use of what we earned from that fight to make it worthwhile. That is, you can actually see, is that the bridge into Sen's Fortress? Man, I'm actually amazed you can see that. The trees shouldn't be there though, I don't think. They shouldn't be there in that bit, but it's still pretty cool. Maybe it's a different place I'm looking at and I just don't realize. I was watching him play Absolver today. He did not say. I've seen some people I know who are like pretty good at being not frustrated, get frustrated in Absolver. So I have pretty bad expectations for myself when it comes to that game. Maybe it'll click, but I have a feeling I might end up getting.
Килы GG Конфинаев.
No, there is no price on this egg's head. How would you like if we killed your son? Like, this is my son. Look at him. He lives there. Beauty. Kill the egg for 200. There's no amount of money that can kill my egg. There is an amount of... Oh, fudge me. There is an amount of in-game souls like I would kill the egg for. But I think I've actually done all the farming I wanted to do. No, I will need to farm later for Logan stuff, so I might need to kill the egg then. I'm sure it'll be fine. I don't want him... But he's my son. He comes with me everywhere. We're practically... Well, we are literally attached. Would you... Would yeah. Oh, I already made that joke. Never mind. He already took... He's taken so many souls. Like, at least 500,000 souls have been taken by this egg at this stage. Like, I know 200,000 because I actually did the egg. This is actually egg number 2. As I mentioned before, this is I did take it off to farm off stream at one point when I was trying to get the Ornstein build to work. Ooh. But so that's at least 200,000 that it has eaten from us, plus everything else since I've been wearing it basically since the start of the game, everything on stream. I think that amounts to probably about 500,000 souls. I'm pretty confident in that. That channel respawns. Interesting. I actually didn't realize. Hey Jay, good to see you. How you doing today? Remind me what the egg does? So, when you get grabbed by one of the dudes down by the Daughter of Chaos, they implant a little egg in you. It makes you, for the next 20 minutes, I'd say, of in-game time, it makes you occasionally scratch your head, and then eventually your head will erupt into a small egg, which then eats half your souls from then on out, and also makes it so you can't wear headgear, so I can't wear anything now. Then once you've earned what would be 200,000 souls, but is actually 100,000 because you're earning half the amount of souls you would normally earn, it evolves into this larger egg form, and your kick attack is replaced with this, replaced with your son saying hello. And he continues to absorb 50% of all souls you earn from then on out. So it's pretty much all he does after that. Makes you not remove headgear, eats half your souls, and gives you, it's not even, I don't think it's even better than the kick attack. Like, I don't think there's any actual mechanical advantage to it. I think it literally just, in fact, I have a feeling it might be, ooh, oh, holy shit. Oh, whoops. I didn't expect to die. Shit, oh well, okay. My bad. I just didn't, I thought ooh, okay. Well, that was 20,000 souls, Andre. It's not the end of the world. Maybe I should just run past. Maybe. Soul 5, Siphon Stone, and Bad for Players because we're not really good. I mean, we're what? We're level 60 with only a few wasted points in intelligence and attunement. We actually wasted quite a few points on intelligence and attunement, so we've actually, like, we're level 60, but we have a lot of wasted potential. All things said. We're probably more effectively like level 50 or so. I don't know, I'd have to look. I don't know how the sorcerer stats compare to the other characters in terms of wasted stats. Some characters start with like points in resistance, and it's like, don't insult me. Why did we have to die to that mimic? Oh my, oh, that's a party. How about, this should be fine. This should be fine. Gotcha. Oh, I'm so, I don't know what to do for Dark Souls 2. I don't know what kind of build to change to. Did he? I'm sorry, wait, did he just do half my health with that little shoulder slam? Am I imagining that? Or did he stop me from drinking Estus? Was that it, actually? That could have been it. No, at no point is the egg attack actually worth doing. Hey. I only just started. Got rated immediately. Got 700 bits from Clone as well for and a gift sub because I don't know, Clone's drunk, I'm guessing. But thank you, for real, thank you, dude. I'm going. Should get good for DS2. Not gonna happen. Or what? Going to shops? I don't know of anything I need off the top of my head. I still have. Did I hit the mic there? Or because something just barked in my right ear, and I don't think it was anything game. Anyway, I still have stuff for burritos, and I still have stuff for fajitas, and I still have chips and goujons, and What kind of drink? Some alcohol wouldn't be bad. What shop you going to?
Little.
Ice, actually, just then, I think.
Ice.
Yeah, because I think we need ice, and I have that bottle of Bailey's.
Ice cube.
No. I mean, I actually haven't been able to find the tray at all, so I actually don't know where that is. Plus, your parents usually buy big things of ice. Okay, that's fair. Later, Jin. Thanks for coming on with the raid, and thank you very much for hanging out. And hey, what? How you doing? Did I miss anything else? I feel like I've missed. Oh, Soul Siphon, bad playthrough, not really good. I mean, there's been a lot of reasons I've been doing bad. I will say, I actually did Ornstein and Smough for fun off stream with another character, and it took me maybe 10 tries. So the build for sure at Ornstein and Smough completely dicked us over. I think outside of that, I think I've just been playing really badly a lot of the time, especially when you're trying to juggle keeping stream things in your head all the time. It makes it's like a little bit of extra difficulty that I'm not used to. All right, do the kick. Do the kick. I want to see him do the kick. We only seen it in a dark room before. Oh, okay, he's not gonna do the kick. Gotcha. Never mind then. No, I'm not saying anything, Clone. That's up to you. Can we get a shout out for a what? And Ash, you can shout yourself out too, and for Quad as well. If I don't know if Quad got a shout out. Just basically shout. Well, okay, no, I'm not saying shout everyone out because that usually ends badly. Shout out everyone who's an active streamer. There we go. Bam, nailed it. I'm out with Ash. Did I say I'm actually kind of tempted to reinstall Tekken 7? If only just to die to you a few times, and then immediately get salty and then never play it again. Be wary of parrying. Oh, there's a dude in this hallway, isn't there? Yeah, the Crystal Knight. Oh, that fat roll. That is not good for you, my friend. No, Cappy. Boilet spot. Holy shit, that's perfect. I can't remember. There was an amazing one we got in when I was watching Lulu's channel the other day. Got like the most perfect butt spot thing. Everything just lined up. I just can't remember what it was now. I took a screenshot of it, so I'll find it at some point. Okay, so anyone who knows this part knows that you're walking to your death here. You come in against Seath, and Seath, it turns out, has figured out the trick to immortality, and you can basically just you can hit him, and he just kind of shrugs it off. So if you know you're gonna die, best bet is to throw on a Ring of Sacrifice, and you will come out of this with your. If you have a rare Ring of Sacrifice, you come out with your humanity intact, but you'll at least keep all your liquid humanity and all your souls. Did Lulu hear of Buttspot from me? Possibly. I'm not sure. Shout out to Buttspot. That's the name, Buttspot. Holy shit, I never noticed that before. So this is Seath. He's very pretty, although he's kind of stuck in the ground. He's tried to... I guess he's tried to replace the scales he lacks with crystals. Very pretty wings. You can actually, I think it might be right here. You can actually just stand here and he'll never kill you. There is a place in this fight where you're completely immune, but I can't remember exactly where it is. Let's try on... show you what happens when you try and attack him, okay? I don't think I can even hit him with a melee weapon. I also can't see shit because of these crystals. Watch his health bar. Just kind of flickers. It flickers off, on and off. Christmas dragon? He is kind of Christmassy, now that I'm looking at it. If you're not careful, even with the Ring of Sacrifice, you can come out of this fight cursed. Every one of these crystals inflicts curse damage. And that's just a bad thing to come out the other side of this fight with. So you really want to bring a Purging Stone no matter what. I didn't think of that. But let's get ourselves killed anyway. We'll be here till the cows come home otherwise. Jeez. No. Got a suggestion for DS True playthrough. How about egg only? No damage done without your son. How does that sound? Awful. It's awful. That was what I was going for. There's no egg in Dark Souls 2. That's the biggest, probably the biggest detractor from that idea. 2 is that no, I would never do that. I would not even. I would not even be able to handle that. So you wake up and it turns out you're imprisoned. Isn't that lovely? You can go and have a quick look around your cell, meet your new cellmates. Quite a unruly gang. They're not too happy to see you. Oh. So you never do damage full stop. A no damage run of Dark Souls 2. How doable does that sound? How you doing, Yun? Good to see you, dude. Get a wee shout out for Ewan as well. Freaking, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. I am watching, a few of you might know, but I think the majority of you wouldn't know, a streamer called Dibs on Everything. But she's currently doing a SL1 no rolling run of Dark Souls 2. And boy am it the most frustrating looking thing. So yeah, there's only one solution to this particular puzzle. The door's locked. There's one guard standing in front of your cell who just happens to have the key, which you can just happen to reach through and open on up and get through to. I'm gonna sit down and rest now that we have them dead. But this starts a very, very cool sequence. I quite like this bit. This wonderful sound. Just bask in it. These creepy things. You notice these dudes aren't even trying to fight me. They're running. They're running for their lives. They know what's coming. I wonder, I very rarely try and fight these, but I may as well give it a shot. The worst we got to lose is 8,000 souls, whatever. There we go. These crazy tentacle looking things. Not actually that strong, but there is quite a few of them and they do bomb rush you. And they can grab you. And I think when they grab you, they impale you. I want to see if they can do a grab on me here. There. There it is. Big ol' stab. Quite a bit of damage. Pretty scary. But there is, yeah, there's more. There's actually I'm actually going through them pretty handily. They're not that hard. I'm using lightning. Lightning works perfectly as well. You definitely seen the snake boys before. You know them, and you know that like you met them in Sen's Fortress, which should have left you with horrible scarred memories. And then to see them running past, like maybe one of them stops and takes a swing at you, like the one did for us, but otherwise they just peg it. Unfortunately, these dudes don't turn out to be that spooky. Admittedly, now a few of them do seem to have gotten stopped down the end stairs. If we had to deal with all of these on top of the what 4 or 5 we actually dealt with, we might have been in a bit of a worse spot. Oh, balls. Okay, well, here's your second demonstration of it. I hope I can find a bit of lore on these ladies in the game. If not, I'll just explain it myself, what the accepted theory is, but I'd rather have an item in game give us a bit of a clue. They're vaguely cute. There's good reason. That'll be part of the lore. Just Google it. No. If we can put it together ourselves, we'll do our best. Look at these two. No matter what, these two won't attack it. Or I'm not sure if no matter what. We'll find out now in a second. But have a listen. Crying. Let's turn off the siren so we can hear that a little bit better. Actually, I'm not sure if they keep crying with the siren off. We'll find out. Oh my god! Please stop! Please no! Okay, that was spookier. These guys are actually pretty tough. Gotcha. One more? There is one more. Maybe eat a humanity here. I'll throw them on the bar and we'll see. Seath want to know why for something. Ah, yes, the deep lore. There we go. There is one. I don't know why. I'm not sure why this one's dead here. I don't think this is intentional. I don't think this one's supposed to be dead. Alright, let's turn this blasted noise off. See is kind of just an old closet pervert. There we go. Archive giant tower door key. So is that the key to get us out of here? Might be. Opens giant doors. The archive. Yeah, we definitely need this. Key to giant door leading out from the uppermost. Key design resembles not the key of a prison. Indeed, the tower was once no prison at all, but a trove of precious tomes. Still is kind of a trove of precious tomes. Tomes. Books. It's not tombs. It's not. Yeah, no, it's definitely not tombs. This might be the only indication we get from them. So one, the cry is a very feminine kind of cry. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I won't attack back. Just cowering in the corner. Reasons. And what we get is the miracle. Oh, we get 2 miracles: bountiful and soothing sunlight. So you get a miracle off each of those two. And special miracle granted to the maidens of Guinevere, princess of the sun. The miracle of Guinevere, the princess cherished by all, grant their blessing to a great many warrior. And soothing sunlight, special miracle granted to the maidens of Guinevere. Miracles and princess cherished. Yeah, same as again. So I believe the idea is, and maybe we only get these spells to go off, but those spells were granted to maidens of Guinevere's. Which means at one point they were probably human. And they were her handmaids, or I think the idea is that they're actually the... what do you call them? They're some fair maidens. I think possibly no, they're not the one. They're not related to the way of the white people, are they? But they were all once women of some kind, and whatever Seat did, he corrupted them, turned them into those monsters.
I don't suppose you could stage me a getaway. The archives, such a storehouse of knowledge, so close but just out of reach. The thought offends me, so I could simply die. As a student of the arts, you understand me, yeah?
So, yeah, this is Big Hat Logan, who we met at Firelink, who was like, oh, you know, I'm off. Once more, I think he did say he was going to encounter the archives. He only leaves after he plays the Lord Vessel and the barrier's broken. How he times that so well, I'm not sure, but we do need another key to get to him eventually. I don't know what the crack is with these gears. What they did, what they might have done at one point. Was there just a giant gramophone that Seath occasionally played, like that one up there, but many, many, many times the size? My guess is it might have had something to do with accessing the books in the library. Seath himself wouldn't have any trouble, but maybe other people would. Let's check all these doors as we go past. I don't... Oh, we do have... You son of a bitch. Archive Prison Extra Key. There it is. Hey, Naz. How you doing, dude? Good to see you. Archive Prison Extra Key. Extra key to a cell. Perhaps certain men were careless. There are several keys scattered about which fit Archive Tower cells. And apparently someone in a cell had one of those keys. So I don't think the Snake Men are all that great. Wait, oh wait. Oh, balls. It wasn't that door, it was another door. I was foolish. I'm sick or getting sick, feels like a cold. Oh yeah, your job interview. How'd it go, dude? I was actually pretty not that bad after mine. Mine actually turned out to only be 2 hours long. And well, there was no technical part to my... Well, there was a little bit of technical stuff. There was no whiteboarding, let's say. I didn't have to, like, write down anything. Just kind of explain some of my thought processes and stuff. That was it. Oh, man, yeah, actually, here's one interesting one from the interview yesterday. I was asked... What role has luck played in your life, as a question? And I was like... I answered it no problem, but was an odd question for sure. Use the key to open the lock to get to the door. Open the door to get the key to free Logan. Maybe? Is this the key? No. Also, I used the humanity there for no good reason. Oh, hello. You. So because I turned off the noise, this is the dude that ran past me earlier. The very same dude. He actually came back down because the noise was done. I didn't die because of luck, so there's that. Yeah, that's... I don't think I answered him exactly how I would answer him now that I've had a bit of time to think of it, which is to say, luck plays a pretty big part in everyone's life, in that, you know, a vast chunk of what you do is dictated by luck. Like a very large chunk of your day-to-day life is dictated by luck. How... Is there not a... There is... No, there isn't. No, there is. No, I'm sure there is. Hang on. Cheers, cheers, Gabby. I have no drink, as I was alluding to earlier. Think went well. I think the biggest reason is that I'm not much of a team player in my coding. Not generally one they can be a little bit sticky on. I personally, I've never coded in a team environment, so I don't know how I would work coding in that environment. But for other stuff, I'm pretty big on the whole team stuff. Here's one of the other notes, is that you find a maiden's outfit among the prisoners. White robe worn by traveling maidens is part of a formal attire, regardless of rank. It is soft and well made, not offer much in the way of defense, making it ill-suited to use in battle. I don't know that there's anything else to that one. Ba-ba. Yeah, and then there was a ring, wasn't there? White Seance. Divine ring entrusted to the head bishop of the Way of the White. Oh, this is what might indicate to you that those ladies downstairs were maidens of the Way of the White. I don't necessarily think it's guaranteed that they're maidens of the Way of the White. I think they might have just been maidens from anywhere and everywhere Seath could get his hands on people. Divine ring entrusted head bishop of the Way of the White, apostle to Allfather Lloyd, uncle to Lord Gwyn. It grants additional attunement slots. Oh, if he's uncle to Lord Gwyn, then it would make sense that Guinevere is kind of one of the main people in that religion, or at least a high up. Head bishop of the Way of the White is the guardian of law and caste and one of the great royals of Thorland. Is that everything here? Oh yeah, straight down to our bonfire. They're definitely that's true. There's some priestesses. They could be any kind of priestess, but you know, you're probably 100% right. I completely overlooked the fact that I was reading the item description literally off a miracle, so it's probably pretty likely that they are maidens of the Way of the White. Every one of them down there. I'm not sure if I think they do respawn, so I think if I went down, I would meet them again. I'm not sure how to release Big Hat Logan. I think there's a key we find somewhere else, and we'll eventually have to go back to him and release him. You son of a... How much damage do these dudes do? Holy heck. Like, he hit me once there? Oh shit, yeah, forgot about that. You're lucky enough to not drop the core of the Earth, as every atom and molecule in their body and on Earth they'll fit between each other perfectly, so they have emergency on surface. I guess. But good night, Tin. Sleep well, dude, hopefully. I think I was looking at the screen.
I'm reading comments.
I can read and kill. It's fine. Carolina's asking if I'm looking at people while I'm killing them, which is true some of the time for sure. Oh, son of a diddly. For these guys, I'll definitely have to keep my eye on them because they teleport around in a real pain in the ass. It's okay. She is here. She is lying down, commenting snarkily. Oh yeah, there's the foot. There you go. That's all you get. And let me double check. Was done my opinion on functional programming, which they're using a lot there. My opinion on functional programming is not 100% positive. Well, I mean, there's a lot of value in honesty too. They might think, well, you know, someone who's skeptical about it might be useful. Is that a bigger spell he's casting when he casts that? Well, hello. Didn't mean to use another humanity, but you know, we'll survive. I didn't human up. Damn it. It's not a... She's just waving hello. I'm pretty sure it's not against terms of service. And I hope no one is watching the stream solely for that 3-second foot wave, because that would be weird. There are websites for that. You can get plenty. I mean, what? What am I trying to find here? Oh yeah, we can... I think we actually need to go back to the other way. Do I want to go back and human up? I think I'll wait until I get to the next bonfire, then I'll human up. I would have preferred to be human for this whole shtick. But, yeah, whatever, it's not the end of the world. Try to stop lying, especially little ones like 4 years ago. So far, it's only been positive. I mean, I personally wouldn't, like, if someone asked me that in a job interview, I'd be like, I wouldn't lie about it either, because I don't think it's a good idea. Unless you're, like, crazy desperate for a job and you will do literally anything to get a job. If you're not, though, job interviews are as much you learning if the job is for you. There's every possibility that from my interview yesterday, if I'd come out of it with even if it went well, but I didn't like the sound of the job, there's every possibility I just would have been like, even if they offered it to me, I'd be like, no. But I did like the sound of the job, so that's good. That's very good. Feet are okay. Hands are highly bannable. No, God. That would be, I don't know how you'd manage. I don't know how you'd manage to swing a job. Well, actually, you know, there are jobs where that will be a question. Okay? There are definitely jobs where that will be a question. If you are into feet. There are jobs, okay? There are some jobs that will come up. I don't know what those jobs might be, but I'm pretty certain there will be a job. If you lie in general, you are only playing yourself. I mean, I definitely get some lies. I just don't tend to lie myself. I'm not very good at it, so there's that. And two, I just don't agree with it really, generally. Maybe there are some instances where it is called for, but most of the time not so much. Oh, you son of a diddly. Let's fall control this. I only like playing werewolves. There's a very good instance where it's called for. Winning. Not just winning. Werewolf was a game built around lying, so... Get wrecked, you son of a mother. Son of a mother. That is a correct... that is a very accurate summation of a son. Okay, not a mimic. I wasn't 100% sure there. Strong magic shield. Is there going to be anything? I don't think there's going to be anything good to this. Let's have a look. Wrong one. That is not the way down either. Sorcery, Vinheim, during school. Only magic swordsmen on special orders are allowed to learn the spell, which grants temporary strength to great shields. Why so restrictive, I wonder? Is this where I came from? This is where I came from. Did I just not go up these stairs last time? I guess I just forgot about them. Weird. Or maybe I did. Maybe I did do it right, and I'm actually I'm doing it wrong now. Am I? That's probably fine. Whatever. Oh, that son of a... That dude's a pain. There's like no good way to get to him. Oh yeah, also I think, is this... No, this isn't the entrance. This is the other side. We still have a ways to go. I was up here. I did already flip the script on this set of stairs. You know, not what I was going for, but might come in handy. Just gonna spam it. I think I can outdo him here. I did manage to bring up that I was a juggler in the job interview. That did come up. And of course the first question, as with any time you ever say that, is, oh, how many can you juggle? And I was like, oh yeah, about 5. Probably not very good anymore, but yeah, 5. Don't know how I always managed to bring it up. I'm not... I should get back into practice a little bit. Although, I'm kind of tempted. I was trying it a bit. I was playing VR chat the other day. And what I found is in that game, you can pick up items, right? You can pick up any old item. So pretty much the first thing I tried to just start juggling the random physics object. I think it was cups of tea in the game. I started trying to juggle them. To some success. Actually not, like, I managed to get, like, a bit of it going. The problem is it's really hard to control whether it's going forward or backwards. Because, I mean, you're working with a physics simulation, not real world. not the real world, so it wasn't quite right, but still pretty good. Ooh. Hello, my man. Is very cold then. Huge nope. Is that what you're interested in? Then it's up to you what kind of fake mask you want to wear. Your full on weeb's not really the best for that into your CV. Your job that you don't have Gundams. That's less of, that's not so much, not mentioning that is not so much lying as it is, it's not relevant, like, that's not relevant information in a job interview. So if that even came up, it would be strange. So you should never have to lie about that. It'll come up later when you're working for sure. Unless you want to keep that part of yourself tucked away. I wouldn't personally. Hi, I'm Toasty. I like anime and Gundams and games. That's pretty much the core of my interests. Building Gundams, computer parts, computer hardware in general, streaming. That actually didn't come up. I would find it weird if I ended up bringing that up. That one would be an odd one. What are the juggling? I guess I don't know if I'd call juggling like a main hobby anymore because I just don't practice it that much. Oh, human up. There we go. I knew I was forgetting something. Oh, what was that? Walker, thank you very much for the... What the frick? Walker, thank you very much for the follow. It's the 4 or 5 definition if you're really a juggler, isn't it? Wait, it's the 4 or 5 definition? How do you mean the 4 or 5 definition? Like, as in you juggle 4 or 5? No, you can... Some people just do, like, 3-ball juggling, but they, like, get really ham into it. Like, there are things you can do with 3 balls that I cannot. I personally just don't have the skills for it. I know what I said, okay? Look, I've juggled for near 5 years of my life every day. The ball jokes don't work anymore. I just don't even pay attention to them. Yes, testicles. We're going with testicles, okay. Anyway. The ball jokes don't work. I've heard them all. No, I'm not surprised by anything. I just talk about it, like, whatever. What was in my train of thought? There's a lot of cool stuff you can do with 3-ball that I just can't do. And if I put more time into just practicing specific tricks and patterns with 3 balls, I could do some cool shit with that, but I didn't. I went for more numbers. I honestly failed to get that good at 5-ball, but I spent a lot of time doing a lot of other things anyway. I learned how to, you know, I tried to learn how to ride a unicycle. Unicycle riding is really hard, by the way. Tried to learn it, got maybe a few feet, and never really picked it up after that. There was like rolling a staff around, balloon modeling, plate spinning. Those are fine. Devil sticks and poi was another one. Like little weights on the end of a string that you swing around. What am I standing here for? Reverse hollowing. There we go. Streaming is in your CV, really? I wouldn't think to put it on my CV because I don't know. I guess for me it's fun, and anything that's fun I don't put on my CV. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I should. I don't really know what's. I feel like having to explain how that is in any way relevant. You know what? It might be more relevant to you and your line of work, though, Ash. That's a big difference. For me, it's not really that relevant. Robe the Channelers, sorcerers that serve Seat the Scaleless. So these are the dudes with the tridents and the buffing and the spells that we've met before. Even after the onset of Seat's madness, the Snatchers, as they were often called, ventured to far lands to find suitable human specimens. The heaviest of protective gear for sorcerers and imbued with magic. So, these guys known as Snatchers, went off and kidnapped people for use in Seat's human experiments. The crystallized hollows we see all around the place being one part of that experiment. There's the key to Logan's cell. The crystallized hollows we see around the place being presumably the subject of those experiments, and the maidens down at the bottom of the prison tower. Fun fact: you meet a channeler in the Church of the Way. Is it the Church of the Way of Light? The church in the Undead Parish. You meet your first channeler there. And if he's a snatcher, what's he doing in the church? Only probably looking for fair maidens to capture. Maidens of the Way of the White. He's there to try and kidnap them. Another one you encounter is down in the sewers, so maybe he's looking for down and out hollows to pick up from there. Although he's hanging out with some rats. He's a weird one. Oh, you know what he is doing actually? He's watching over the Gaping Dragon, which is a descendant of the dragons. That might be what he was doing there, actually. Enchanted Falchion. Not bad. I can only do 3. I was playing with the Meteor Hammer, or whatever it's called. Some weight on a 3 to 5 meter spin. You spin around, wrap yourself with that, and shoot out. Rope Dart is what I would know that as. Rope Dart's a pretty cool art form where you basically have a really long string, and you, like Cappy says, you spin it around yourself and you flick it out, and a lot of people use it to like hit targets and stuff like that. Some people set it on fire and swing it around to just make pretty shapes. It's pretty cool. It's one of the very cool ones. I never learned Rope Dart because there were very few people who practice it. So there was never an opportunity to learn it, but it is pretty damn cool all the same. He's in here, thank you guys. I did find it. Do I want to go back and release Big Hat Boy now, or should I wait for later? Does it make a difference? You know what? I'll release him now. We may as well. Catacombs, Ultimate Dragon. Might just die though. That's always a worry. In a world, I think this is the bonfire we're sitting at is the teleport point for the Duke's Archives. Ooh, you know what? You know where we're going. We're going to meet a new character, is where we're going. A familiar looking character, but actually not who you think. Pretty accurate. You can smash someone in the face with it in like 4 meter range. Pretty much. There, that would be really unwieldy in a real situation. Yeah, I think if you look up Rope Dart, I think it was an art form of, you know, a kind of a martial art form. But obviously it doesn't really work in 90% of fighting situations. Maybe for assassins or something it came in handy, but not anything else. That set of prism stones you pick up there is a clue for later. Remind me to bring it up when we get to the invisible part of the game. That part is so frustrating. It took me forever to figure it out. Well, that's not a great place to fall down. There it is, that golden golem. We're gonna walk out and clear out some of these other golems here. These are presumably some part of Seat's experiments as well, these crystal golems. I don't know if we ever learn more about them, but we can ascertain one thing. We've met exactly 2 of these golems in the game, particularly these golden ones. And if you look at his back, his big back crystal, you can see... Oh, it's kind of hard to see it here. I think the lighting's just not right. There is a body trapped in there. I don't know if you can make it out. There is a Knight of Katarina trapped in there. We'll release her now. Oof. We'll release her later. Oh, okay. It's a skill set, I guess? I mean, I suppose you do learn a lot about... It does teach you a lot about video streaming, encoding, that kind of stuff. I suppose it depends how much you get into it. Good audio, that kind of stuff. So there are some skills, but I don't think the average interviewer will have in their head a good idea of the skill set streaming implies. Right, but this is when they're just, Caroline was saying you need to tell them, but my point is when they're reading your CV, when they're at the stage of reading your CV, they're probably not going to understand it. Yeah, you could, I suppose if it's on the CV, you can bring it up during the interview as well. It might get brought up naturally during the interview as well. It definitely probably isn't a thing that they'll not hire you for sure. But I'd just be wary of writing too much extra stuff. Anything that's not, you know, specifically related to the job. These dudes, the golden ones are a good bit stronger than our regular friends. Oh, did you have a look at the room, by the way? Okay. If I think of anything for shops, I'll text you. I don't think I will, though. Anything I need from the shops, chat? How about that? You guys can do the thinking for me. It seems like a fair trade. I feel like my button inputs are getting very mixed up here. There we go. A Knight of Katarina. This time a female. I'll have a chat with her.
You who rescued me. Why, thank you. I am Sieglind of Katarina. I don't know how I ended up in that crystal. It wasn't terrible in there, but I could hardly move. I must think of some way to repay you.
There we go. Sieglind of Katarina. Trapped by the golem. So, fun fact about the two golems that we fight that have people trapped in them. Both of them are female characters, which would lead you to believe that the golems are also snatching fair maidens.
Oh, have you seen my father? You wouldn't miss him. A suit of armor just like mine.
Yes, I have seen your father.
Goodness, I knew he was here somewhere. Well then, now I must find him. Thanks again, truly. Now if we'll just stay put and keep out of trouble.
Siegmeyer is her father, as we'll find out fairly shortly, but you can pretty much put it together with just that. But he's prone to wandering off. If you just stay put and keep out of trouble. Dad, where are you going? His daughter coming out to save him as well. Quite a harrowing task for a child to have to perform. Adds into my he's kinda useless hypothesis that his own child is to come out here and save his ass. Has been sent as a knight to come out and save his ass. I don't think these three standing in the corner, I don't think they're actually protecting anything. Maybe one of them has an item. Let's find out. The hard way. Cheese. Don't need cheese, actually. Oh, actually, maybe I do. Ooh, you know what? Damn it, I had to aggro this guy. I'll run away. I'll run away and text. How about that? I'm fine. We're good. If we have... Ooh, Lord. There we go. Point is really to do two things. Learn how to spin so you don't get tangled up. Know how to untangle every direction, every limb, and repeat that. And then two, learn how to shoot. All about wrapping it halfway around some limb like me. Inflicting said limb to make it shoot out, but just converting that circular motion into a lobbing throw. Huh. I probably could have avoided that pretty handily. Look, I survived. The dying part's only going to happen now that I'm actually trying to fight them. I am taking it slow here, but before we actually get to the boss of this area, I'll probably go back to the bonfire and just do a run. I really want to try fighting an enemy I've never tried fighting before. It'll probably end poorly. Like, literally, I'll probably just die a couple times. Ooh, do I actually... Maybe I should beat the boss first, then try fight them. Yeah, I'll beat the boss first, then I'll try to fight them. I've never tried it before, and I think if you fight them once, they aggro permanently, and it makes the whole area a lot harder. Okay. There's just like a routine for every limb and every part, and you just chain together, add some flair, some entangling, string shortening, and stuff. Huh, okay. And then set it on fire, of course. Fun fact, for anyone who's not a juggler and has never thrown around things set on fire, as long as you're using the right kind of fuel, it's actually not that scary. There's specific fuels you're supposed to use, and they burn at a pretty low heat, and they're like a foot from your face. They're not actually that warm. But they look just as convincing as, you know, a roaring fire in a fireplace, but they're not actually warm. Now, if you were to grab it and hold it for a second, you'd get burnt still. Don't worry about that. But most of the time they're fairly light fires. Fun fact though, the actual fuel you'd want to use, I think we often use petroleum. I think we call it petroleum here. Not petrol. Paraffin. There we go. Sorry, not petroleum. Paraffin is what we'd use a lot of the time, but paraffin was sometimes hard to get, so a lot of the time we'd use white spirits. White spirits burn really hot and really quickly, and they're scary to use, because that heat will keep you warm on a winter's evening. Like that one's actually scary. We did that a fair bit, which you shouldn't do. I'm 100% saying now, don't use that. And then when we switched back over to using paraffin when we were able to get it, it was a lot easier. Like, as opposed to feeling like you're burning, sitting in front, you know, throwing it around in front of your face, it was more like, you know, just a nice pleasant fireside. And yeah, as you juggle it, the fuel gets spent and it gets a lot easier as time goes on. Let's have a look at that crystalline armor set. I don't think there's anything too special about it. Crystallized armor worn by a hollowed knight who was partially crystallized. Yeah, that's it. Like I said, nothing that special. Always need cheese. I think I have cheese, but hopefully Carolina will have seen my message in time to chat it. I'm pretty sure I have cheese, but I do need cheese for both the burritos and the enchiladas. So maybe we should get some cheese anyway. Ooh, you know what? Yeah, it's fine. I'll survive. At worst, I can just go to the shops myself. I'm gonna make it. I remember, I don't think there's anything to the sides here. Is the enemy the invisible bridge? It's the enemies on the invisible bridge. It's the enemies down in this area. Play with a cotton ball with lighter fuel. You can totally hold it in hand. What's the fuel you'd use for a lighter? Also, holding it in hand is not that hard. If you have it, say if you have an open palm sitting on your hand, because the heat all goes up, so the bit that's actually sitting on your skin is very little or probably not at all on fire. Maybe the sides might burn a little, but I'm talking about grabbing and holding it, which did actually happen to me one time. I was trying to do a trick. I had a pair of devil sticks that were on fire. Devil sticks it's one stick in either hand and then a stick in the center, and you kind of basically do tricks with that. But the stick in the center was on fire, and I tried to swing it up under my leg to get it to kind of go up under my leg and then straight into the air. But in order to do that, you kind of have to close your knee in to give it that bit of momentum to shoot it into the air. I closed my knee a little too early, and with the inside of my leg grabbed the wick of the flame, the wick that was on fire, and that burnt the back of my knee pretty bad. That same night, a friend of mine made the exact same mistake with a pair of fire clubs and grabbed the end of the wick on that side and burnt his hand pretty bad. So we had a pretty bad night all in all for injuries. And that was after so many other times when no one got injured, no one got hurt, everyone was fine. That one time, two of us managed to injure ourselves. And I think someone else got hit in the head pretty hard. Getting hit in the head when it's on fire is fine, as long as it doesn't stay as long as it doesn't maintain contact, perfectly fine. Kind of want to spend this 28,000 souls. Whatever. At worst, I can get, if we make it to the bottom, I'll get to the bottom, homeward bone, spend them, do whatever. Ooh, we might actually go release Logan, because I can use those souls to buy shit from him to eventually complete his quest line. Propane or butane? I don't know what propane or butane's like, but that would possibly, so you also need a fuel that doesn't explode, I want to say. A fuel that's not super combustible, there we go. Something that burns but doesn't combust, which is why petrol doesn't work, because petrol combusts. So here's your tutorial for this whole area. See those little falling sprinkles and how they stop mid-air and explode. I don't know how you're supposed to get this, but if you just wander out, you're perfectly fine. You can walk onto these invisible platforms. This is your tiny little tutorial for this area. You can also, I think this works. There you go. That's where the prism stones come in handy. You can throw these prism stones out in front of you to guide your way. Those are your two tools for this area, is that little visual cue and your prism stones, that the game does give you a huge rake of them. Whether you're smart enough to put 2 and 2 together when you first enter this area, that's up to you. I was not, 100%. Oh, there is actually another tutorial here. If you didn't get it previously, which is fair, this, I think, this is a dev message. This is a dev message here. This isn't from another player. This is straight up a dev message. You can watch, see that? Okay, that one, you can see some of these droplets do appear off the edge. They usually appear over the paths. Some of them do appear off the edge, like that one there. The ones that don't explode are actually appearing off the edge, and they're showing you that, you know, the invisible part isn't everywhere. But it's a well-designed trick, but it's still really mean. Like, I'd still call this pretty harsh for a new player to have to deal with this. I did not figure it out. I think a lot of people wouldn't have figured it out, or would have been too afraid to run over the edge. I was so afraid of dying on my first playthrough. Worse still, you have to fight the harder golden golems this whole area. That's about what I expected. That was gonna happen. You can keep your middle finger in middle of a candle light if you keep moving your finger. Yeah. It is continued contact, and that's why grabbing. That's what I mean by the grabbing it is the problem. It's any continued contact is a bad idea. If something is sitting on your hand and on fire and it's a ball shape, it might be okay. I think it probably depends on the fuel and if any of it leaks onto your hand or anything like that, but I think you're probably okay. But yeah, I'm not advocating anyone tries any of this. Just throwing that out there. This is not a tutorial on how to. This is just my experience, okay? If you do that shit at your own risk. Just gotta throw out the disclaimer, since this is being recorded for future purposes and is being broadcast to the public. Okay. Let's go grab. I think I'll grab my souls. Grab them and probably just homebone out, and then go rescue Logan. Spend what we can. Man, only one homebone. But this run, get used to this. I don't know how many tries seats will take me, but if it's a few, this run you kind of get used to. Just run past those dudes. Avoid these ones. You don't even need to try and dodge them, because they'll always miss. They've missed every time I've done it. Every time I can remember doing it. This dude is a bit more of a problem. Any of the ones in these narrow pathways can be a little trickier. There's a chance they'll punch you and send you flying. Have I talked with Sigmund? I did. 100%. Talked with her, told her I knew where her dad was. I think we might want to port back to Firelink just to double check with her. I don't think... Yeah, I think the next place we meet Siegmeyer is going to be Bed of Chaos area, Lost Isolate, so I think we're good on his storyline. Ooh, balls. There we go. Now we can die. Now we can die a few times. And I'll human up too. Well, I have the liquid humanity, may as well. How can I kindle? Did we give Siegmeyer the anti-poison? We did. It was pure luck. Pure luck I did that. I ended up doing that as well because I was just off stream wandering around that area. I think I was farming large Titanite shards. And I just so happened to run into him and give him the stuff he needed. If not, he would be dead. He'd be dead right now. Excuse me, sir. Then, yeah, then Isolith. Yeah. Just keep going. I don't think any of these boys will chase me. The snake people, I'm probably gonna have to stop and fight, though. Because I think they will chase me. So weird that the worms drop 5 large. They don't drop 5 large Titanite shards. They drop 5 green Titanite shards. Or if they do drop 5 shards, I never managed to get one, and I was unlucky. I did get them to drop 5 green shards plenty of times. I think I have a rake of green shards from farming them. I eventually decided to stop farming them. It's actually, as far as I'm concerned, the easiest farm spot is the tunnel full of goops in the depths. Mainly because you can just reset it and do it so much, and you also get a pretty you don't get that many souls, actually. Never mind. We're not gonna rest. I'm not gonna rest at this bonfire, because if I rest at that bonfire, I didn't demonstrate it, but that bonfire is cut off from the rest of the network. So if you rest there, you can't warp in and out. I think even after you've opened up this area, I think it's still not connected. Oh shit! Yeah, all the maidens are back. Crystal? Are they called Crystal Maidens? I think they might be called Crystal Maidens, or that might be the name that was given. Use farm spot to farm Sultan painting. If you're not there in the game yet, which I wasn't at the time, I think early game, I think Depths is the best. Later on, there's definitely better options in terms of just farming souls and buying. Okay. Y'all come out here to meet me? Is Crystal Maiden from something else? Am I remembering that name from something else entirely? Very possible. Seems like a thing I'd do. Ooh. No, this was like between part 3 and 4, I think. Here we go. Dota Crystal Maiden, thank you.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm saved. That makes twice. I must be sure to repay you. I will visit the archives. If I discover any new spells, I shall share them with you. Prepare to be impressed by the onward march of sorcery.
I'm sure.
Hello. Don't mind me. Go on ahead. I'll head out soon. I wish to lay down my plans before I visit the archives.
You still in a cell? Snake people? You know, that thing? Oh, I think this is another a firekeeper's soul. Firekeepers are always female, so at one point Seath stole a firekeeper and locked them up in here as well.
I'll head out.
On top of everything else he's done, he kidnapped a firekeeper. Where Rylaizen, it is where Rylaizen all gets its name. Yeah. I was saying this a bit. I think I was saying on Discord. I'm kind of tempted to play Teamfight Tactics again. I was watching Andy play a bit of it earlier, and yeah, I'm kind of tempted to play Teamfight Tactics again. I might maybe do that for Friday. Maybe some Slay the Spire and Teamfight Tactics or something like that. Mix it up. I don't know. And they've done quite a few changes to it. They've gotten rid of the, I don't know if I'd call them classes or races, but they've changed them to elements now. So all the characters are like water or ocean, or I think ocean, cloud, tempest, you know, all that stuff. And a rake of new champions, like holy shit, loads of them. And I think new items too. Anyway, it looks cool, and I wanna give it a shot. Who knows? I might just end up playing it off screen, off stream entirely. Ooh, okay. Yes, dance. Falling apart to half time. Champs have skins. They have skins, but only in so much as if the skin fits their element. They use like the element that fits that skin, or they use the skin that fits that element. Like Nasus, I think, is light. No, Nasus is deserts. Well, Nasus is Nasus. I think he does use a skin, but I think I think he does use a different one. I think Zyra's fire, so she uses her fire skin. Nasus is light. Oh, my bad. Okay. Does anyone remember where Big Hat hangs out now? He actually might be in this room over here, now that I think about it. I think Big Hat moves, once you free him from the cell, I think he moves somewhere. Same with Varus and Nana. Yeah. Is Annie Inferno? It would make sense that Annie would be Inferno. She's a fire mage. Through and through. Is it not here? Yeah, no, if anyone knows where what's his face should be, let me know. If not, I'll just run around for a bit and find him eventually, I guess. He doesn't move up to Seat's room yet. I think that's much later on. Doesn't look like he's in here unless I'm not. What's his face? Big Hat Logan. Oh, hang on. I forgot this room existed. And there he is. There we go. Got him. Thank you, Naz. I just figured it out in time. I completely forgot this room was there.
This place is truly magnificent. More than expected, even. As promised, I shall share the new sorceries with you. And the secret of Seath's immortality. The secret of Seath's immortality. If you have fought him and were in prison, you must know that Seath is a true undead, different from ourselves. His wounds close promptly, and no mortal blow affects him, granting true insulation from death. His wounds close promptly, and no mortal blow affects him, granting true insulation from death. It is an effect of the primordial.
You just said that twice.
A sacred treasure pillaged by Seath when he turned upon the ancient dragons. So only by destroying the primordial crystal can so much as scratch his hide. And it so happens the primordial crystal is in the inner garden of these very archives, the Crystal Forest.
That's about as plainly. That's one of the most plainly said things in the game.
The fruits of superior wisdom and an unquenchable desire for the truth. Some would say Seath had an unsound fixation. But his work is a beautiful, invaluable resource. All progress demands sacrifice, and I certainly bear no antipathy for that wonderful scaleless beast. The tomes stored in these are a great.
Okay, so we basically just want to buy everything we can off him. Of which Homing Crystal Soul Mass is actually really good, so Soul Arrow, just pick up the most expensive stuff first, I guess. Because he will not complete his quest until...
Hello there. Oh, I understand.
You're in the midst of a revolution. And he doesn't care if we run away either.
Oh. Farewell.
Alright, I'll come back to him later once we have a few more souls. Meantime, I guess we're gonna do this run a few times. I should probably turn on fall control to avoid that bit of damage, but effort. It's like a smidge ahead. I'd say, I have a feeling, I'm gonna say 10 or so deaths to this descent, if I take it slow, which I plan to. And I could probably do it first try if I just ran and didn't try and fight the enemies. But I want to at least fight them the first time around. Same rule I've been pretty much following the whole time. The first time through an area, you know, give them a shot, give them a try. Next time, just run past whatever you've killed already. Oh boy. Still not looking forward to fighting these gold dudes, though. They suck. I wonder if I could just get them to jump off the edge, actually. Are you kidding? He had iframes? He had iframes for that. Okay. Oh, you know what? Screw fighting him here. Fight him here. Or does he wanna? Ooh, close. There we go. I think those dudes actually drop a precious resource. Think this is safe? Yeah, that's safe. And hello, crystal lizards. Oh yeah. Oh, that's the stuff. Yeah, we need Twinkling Titanite. That's your jam. So look at that. Look how far out this stretches. Oh. Okay. Think it's safe to walk straight ahead? Shit, I'm actually not even sure what I'm aiming for right now. Is it that? Oh, it is. Oh heck. Okay, there we go. Okay. And now we should make the way back. Yeah, it would have been smart if I'd used the prism stones to mark the path back here. I think that would have been clever. It's not a clever play of this game, though. Think straight. Ah, there's the edge. Okay, found it. Got it. I'm actually not sure how you get back up from where I was. It's fine. Plus, we've only got a couple of liquid humanity and a few thousand souls to lose here, so I'm not even sure if I'll bother picking up that death sign. Boop boop. You don't get back up from there. Oh, you just keep going down. You just keep going down, yeah. I couldn't remember where next was on the path, but I think it is just down from there. Maybe consider adding prism stones to my quick items. Ooh. I wasn't running, that's why I got hit. Just before anyone points out that I said those guys never hit you. I wasn't doing it right. There we go. I'm not going to bother healing until we get to the other end. It's fine. These, oh yeah, I never even talked about it. These here, the moonlight butterflies. Just hanging out. Prettying up the place. And they are very pretty. They do make the place, they do give the place a nice bit of class. Unfortunately, if you do attack them, they get pretty mad pretty quick. Oh, that's so far out. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother making that up. I'm not gonna bother. It's not worth it. Is this a straight path here? Does that golden golem didn't respawn? I thought he was a respawning one. Oh shit, don't tell me he drops an item I should have picked up. Yeah. Okay. There is... No, those ones are all dropping normally. Just run straight. All the ones the game is actually pretty generous. That blue titanite slab, and I think maybe is there one other one? Are not straight paths. Every path you have to take to get to the other side of this area is a completely straight run. You don't have to, you can just run right down it without thinking. Ooh. For that. Oh, what the? The sound effect went off, but he didn't spawn any crystals. Also, the sound effect was like super delayed. Maybe the game got confused because it didn't spawn in any. Okay, he didn't drop anything. Golem only drops souls. Okay, that's good to know. Oh shit, where is it from here? I think it's... Oh, is it up here? Hey, welcome back, Elia. I'm trying to remember where the invisible path is here. Ten out of 10 platforming action. Fuck. I didn't even think there was. I didn't even think that, like, that was a... whatever, okay. It didn't look steep enough, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting at. Okay. To be fair, it's crystal, it's probably pretty slippery, it's probably hard to keep your footing. Also, to be fair, I'm not applying that kind of logic. I don't want to have to apply that kind of logic. Also the trees. I always hated these trees. They look so silly. I think they look worse. I think they look like they actually changed them a little for Dark Souls Remastered. I don't think they had that kind of bulbous mass in the center to them. I think they were just basically the normal texture, so it'd just be like a flat kind of graphic floating in the air, and I think it was all just crystalled. I don't think it had that more chunky bit in the center. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, where's to next? Is it to drop down? It might be. It's been so long. So is it this way? The crystal trees don't have to look, but before they were straight looking like real trees, but kinda shitty. There it is. Okay, yeah, no, you were right. That's where I was. That's where I died. Right off that edge there. but I actually needed to be up here. And again, straight run. Is there another? I could have sworn. Okay, feel free to correct me on this one. I could have sworn there was like a invisible moving platform you had to deal with at one point. I might just be straight wrong. I probably almost definitely am. Soul of a hero. I think I'm wrong. I think I've imagined that in my worst nightmares. An invisible moving platform. For some reason, I could swear that existed. And here we have the pre-Seath party of the Crystal Clams. Kind of similar to the Crystal Gems, but they didn't get a show made about them. A children's cartoon show made about them, unfortunately. Also a lot more skulls. A lot more skulls. I love looking inside these clams. We'll kill them. We'll kill them to find out. Oh, you know what it is? It's not the golems, it's the clams. You can farm something off these clams. Some kind of titanite chunk. There we go. Look at that. Crystallized skulls all up inside. Horrifying. You know. Anyway. He bopped me into a corner and then I couldn't get back out past his fat model. I don't know how he managed, but he did. I don't know what weapon I should use for PC Iceborne. Hunting Horn, Lance, Insect Glaive. What's SA again? Sword, Art, SA? Oh, Switch Axe. Got it. Freaking... Ooh, I did Switch Axe. Honestly, I wasn't a huge fan of Switch Axe. I did a bit of it in Monster Hunter World. Did a little bit of Hunting Horn. It's apparently gotten some huge buffs, so it might be pretty fun. Lance is Lance. Like, Lance is very cool. You've watched enough Dave to know that the Lance is a crazy powerful tool. IG is also a hell of a lot of fun. IG's Insect Glaive is great crack. There's nothing else in the game that lets you fly around the battlefield. I think I might just go back to Gunlance. I'm not sure. I'm kind of tempted to just go back to my roots as a Gunlancer for Iceborne. Especially because it's a fairly underrepresented. I'll be streaming it, and it's a very underrepresented weapon. Maybe not in terms of streaming, but it's definitely underrepresented in the global community of monster hunting, and I do enjoy it. Big explosions are totally my shit. Ooh. Dance with the counter clutch claw. The counter, is it power guard, or it's like the shield counter, isn't it? The shield counter clutch claw is class. Thankfully, these guys seem to have dick all poise, so I should really just abuse the hell out of that. Oh, are they weak to lightning? Is that it? What they're not weak to is me. Oh lord. Good lord. Run. Every weapon is good. Like, how quickly you kill the monster is maybe the only thing in question, but that also comes down to your own personal skill. Dualies were the first weapon I ever tried in any monster. I started with Monster Hunter 3. Dual blades was the first thing I ever tried, and I just didn't get it. And that kind of left a sour taste in my mouth, and I've never really been able to enjoy dual blades since. Swax I did a fair bit of. These guys, yeah, you farm Twinkling Titanite from these guys. That's why these ones are so valuable. You can thankfully draw them out one at a time here. Except CB, fuck CB. What's wrong with CB? CB, okay, CB is one of the most popular weapons and it's definitely overdone, but it's really cool. And it's overdone for a reason. It's got a lot of cool shit to it. I think I did CB in Monster Hunter 4. I think that was when I played Charge Blade. I think it was new to Monster Hunter 4. Okay. You actually, so first time you come down here, you actually do want to take out these clams. There is a good reason to do it. I maybe should have left one of them alive to demonstrate, but whatever. Not the end of the world. See the most popular launch? Well, I think LS has remained the most popular since launch, and I think it's basically always been the most popular, apart from maybe just at launch. Okay, so this, I love this setup. This is a great setup. Walk in, little cutscene, some nice, well, we seen there was a couple of cursed statues standing around. Again, you should already know this from fighting Seat, but you're warning that you're gonna need some curse resist, or bring a purging stone. Oh, I don't have a purging stone. SNS, I played a good bit of SNS. I played a lot of things in Monster Hunter World. I tried out a bit of everything. I think I tried out basically every weapon, at least to some extent. Yeah, you come down here, Seath, sensing something wrong, comes to protect. And you got this little shiny boy attracting your attention. Give it a whack. Seath freaks out. Gives you a very nice opening. Get around behind him. Seat's not hard, unless you go for his tail. Oh. So that Estus flask went off, but I got hit for as much damage as it healed. Nice. Yeah, now I can finally actually damage Seath. Oh, here comes the tail run. Running around to get his tail is a pain in the ass. Sometimes he'll just get stuck in a loop of... turning around to face you. Oh god, no. This is the only reason this fight will take more than one try. If this fight takes more than one try, it's just because I'm going for his fucking tail. Oh, come on, stop. Attack, do something else. I think you want to go for the far end, because I think it's... Oh, don't. Don't. That was too close. And I think if I hadn't rolled there, I'd be fucked. Ooh, okay. No heals left, so, you know, good sign, good sign. Yep, that's about how I expect this to go down. Jesus, okay. Now, unfortunately, every time we enter this arena, Seath will be onto us. He doesn't fly, he only flies down, you only get that cutscene once. Every time you enter from here on out, Seath is prepped and ready to destroy you. But there will be a big old fog wall in front of his room. And what can happen the first time you run down there, if you decide to just run straight past the clams, they can actually follow you in past the fog wall. And when this cutscene gets triggered and Seath comes down, you'll have to fight not only him, but a bunch of clams on top of it, just to make it that little bit extra lovely. At least when the fog's wall there, the clams can't get in at all, and you can just walk straight through yourself. Excuse me, sir. Did you mean hams? Steamed hams. The steamed hams that drop Twinkling Titanite. Full of skulls. Steamed hams full of skulls. I'm immortal unless you just... To be fair, he's got it pretty well hidden, like, across literal, like, across what seems to be a literal uncrossable cavern. Only for there's some invisible platform bullshit going on, you can actually get across to it. Protected by a rake of, to be fair, pretty passive butterflies, rake of crystal golems, in his own personal keep. Basically, he's storing it in his basement, which isn't a bad place. Primordial crystal that is somehow... How is it... I don't know if there's any actual lore on the crystal itself. Most popular law, turn the wall. Every time... Other guys, I always say the LS the most used, and hunting horn is the least used. Yeah, I think... Very glad I have 2 monitors, one for me and Dave. Well, I'm in high company then. Or is high company the right word? Good company? I am flattered, I guess? Something. I don't know. I don't use multi-monitors for Twitch. I can usually only pay attention. At best, I can pay attention to two streams at once. But I'll usually have them on half screen, and my main monitor I'll be playing a game or something like that. Ah, no, stop turning around, you son of a bitch. There we go. This is this entire fight. This is the hard part of this entire fight. It's cutting his fucking tail. And it would be... Oh, right. We need to actually go destroy his crystal again. He can fix his crystal. I actually forgot about that. Thank you. Oh, okay. We're good. We're Gucci. Getting rid of his tail does help with this fight a little bit, because his slam attacks become a little more anemic. Are you okay, see? You're having a bit of a moment there. I think you can pretty much get him into a fairly set pattern here. Where he'll pretty much just do that side... Oh wow, the tail's got physics. I didn't realize. Alright, don't want to be too far away from him. I can't remember if he has a big attack for that. Gotcha. I guess I'm safe hugging here. Less safe when he does this. Because of that. Yeah. There's the attack I was expecting to see a while ago. But yeah. Oh shit, okay. Didn't see that animation. Yeah, that attack can mess you up and can give you curse pretty easily. There we go. He's not hard at all. The hardest part of that whole fight is the tail cut. And everything just happened to line up perfectly at the end there. that try, everything lined up perfectly, that he was facing away from me. So when you shatter that crystal, his primordial crystal here, when you shatter it, he's stunned for a few seconds. That's why I was able to get so many good hits on his tail. Bequeathed Lord Soul Shard. Oh yeah, bequeathed. So this is one of the ones from... Is one of the ones from... from Gwyn. Soul of the albino, Seat the Scaleless, a fragment of a Lord Soul discovered at the dawn of the Age of the Fire. Seath allied with Lord Gwyn and turned upon the dragons, and for this he was awarded dukedom, embraced by the royalty, given a fragment of a great soul. Although just a piece, it will satiate the Lord's vessel. I think I've done everything I wanted to do here. I'm also gonna make any notable armor pieces as I go through this time. How do you mean any notable armor pieces? Cease tail has to be the yeah. Like how it gives away. Oh man, the claw giving away to hit flying monsters is so good. I cannot wait to use that. I actually, for those of you that are, I don't know if any of you have played Iceborne, but I remember seeing somewhere that people didn't like the Clutch Claw, but from all my exposure to Monster Hunter, it seems really cool, and everyone I've seen really likes it. But I think I've seen it on the Monster Hunter World subreddit. I think there was a big thread complaining about the Clutch Claw, how it was the worst thing they've ever added to the game, yada yada, you know, the usual. It seems really fun though. It seems like a great addition.
Oh, this fascinating place.
Beats my sense of time. Yeah. Crystal magic weapon. Hang on.
Where's it go? What the other one?
Perhaps not all there.
There you are. It's been a while. Or were you just here? This fascinating place defeats my sense of time.
He's not faring too well with the whole pursuit of infinite knowledge thing, it would seem. Oh shit. Oh hey. Okay, each fire keep long lost so long. Oh right, okay. This is the one for the Firekeeper in Anorlando. That's why it's got a different description. I thought there was gonna be like a loaded description on the one we found in the prison cell, but I don't think so. I'm just gonna eat all the souls here, everything I can, and buy as much as I can off this lad. Heart soul, a brave lad. They've got just a tad. I think he's not too well in the head. Infinite knowledge, perhaps not all it's cracked up to be. DLC time or Izalith time? Izalith. DLC is going to be last thing we do before going through the killing of the first flame, because the DLC is hard. And I am not prepared. Not even a little, man. No one is good in the head. I'm pretty okay. The Anastasia's pretty alright too. Patches got it all together. Like, say what you want about the man. The dude's got his head on straight. Alright. Soul Spear. Not even actually... Or wait, was that Greater Soul Spear? Big attack. I don't remember if it was actually even worth the souls I spent on it. But it doesn't matter. It's not what we're here for, really. We're just trying to buy everything we can. Okay, 3 more things. 61,000 souls. That's not too bad.
Anytime you please, for I too learn whilst teaching a student.
No, he seems pretty. Once you buy things off him, once you give him some souls, he's actually pretty okay for a little bit. If I talk to him again, and he'll be crazy straight away. Firekeeper of Firelink also got her. That's she's Anastasia. She's Anastasia of Astora, I think. I'm pretty sure that's her name. Speaking of which, let's jump back to Firelink. We might actually just stop by and have a chat with Quaylana. In fact, we have to have a chat with Quaylana because I think she disappears after we finish off the Bed of Chaos. But now we have... Yes, clone? What's up? These tall monsters better for short weapons? Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. S&S must get a lot of use out of it, I would say. So bad the game starts to unveil so late. Which game? Are you talking about Dark Souls?
Oh, hello again. We're both managing quite well, aren't we? But I haven't found my father yet. Have you seen him?
Yes.
Really? Then I must be off. I'm sorry he's caused you trouble. He has a knack for that. If it just stay put.
Handful he is, his daughter having to come off and rescue him. Not the first time by the sounds of her.
I'm sorry he's caused you trouble.
He has a knack for it. Only he'd stay put. This is she's dealt with this more than a few times. Daughter of Chaos. I think someone did say it in the chat about Solaire there, and you're right. I do need to go. I do need to go and make sure that's good. No one's in it. Smiths are obsessed with craft. It keeps them alive. Ooh, you know where we might want to go, actually. Just quickly jump to the Sunlight Altar before we continue with this. I think Solaire should be at the Sunlight Altar. Quaylana is an outcast, isn't she? Possibly? I'm not 100% sure. Ah, ball. Oh no, there he is. Lad.
Oh.
So whenever he's not at one of, he's not at one of his places, he's here.
Fortune. I did not find my own son, not in Anor Londo, nor in Twilight Blighttown. Where else might my son be? Lost
Never heard this.
or the tomb of the Grave Lord? But I cannot give up. I became undead to pursue this. But when I peer at the sun up above, it occurs to me, what if I am seen as a laughingstock? As a blind fool without reason? Well, I suppose they wouldn't be far off.
Patches has said very similar words to what Solaire just says there. Patches has called him a blind fool. Nut job, but an idiot, but a strong idiot. He's slowly come to realize, he's slowly starting to think maybe his quest is in vain. Maybe it's all for naught.
Oh, hello there. I will stay behind to gaze at the sun. The sun is a wondrous, if only...
Hang on, he shouldn't be saying, oh, you know what it is? He has no more words for us because in order to join...
Hello?
Here's where you can join the Sunbro Covenant. Here's where you can join the Sunbro Covenant, but you need a minimum faith requirement to be able to join. Alright. Let's go get that, Brass Lady also got her history done. Yeah, actually, she's pretty alright. She's a firekeeper, so she's suffering pretty bad, but she's has her sanity. Guess the evil ones are alright. Nito was pretty well off. Nito was just doing his thing. He never stopped doing his thing. No cheeks, no cheeks. Like I said, you gotta ask Carolina. No two ways from me. Oh, actually, while we're here, I wonder if she's got any new dialogue for us. I don't think she ever gets new dialogue. I mean, with her dialogue being that hidden in the first place.
Don't mind me. Quayla, please, sister, do not cry. I am happy, really. I have you, don't I?
I just realized her mouth is animated.
I have you, dear sister, but promise me that you will take care of yourself. Goodbye, Quail. It was great. Enter a cup of course.
Of course, let me try. It takes will on the part of the Covenant. Covenants? Huh, weird. Okay.
Goodbye, Quail. Do be safe.
Now, if I'm remembering my math correctly, 12. I think I had 18. I think I'd given 18. I might have lost some from leaving Covenant, but apparently I think that's not necessarily true for Remastered. But let's give 2, and if we get Covenant deepened, we'll know.
Oh, thank you, Quail.
Covenant Legion's deepened. There we go.
I'll
I'll be fine to have you, but promise me you'll take care of yourself. Yeah. While we're here, I may as well reinforce the SS Flask. Pretty sure I have. Yeah, I have exactly 2. Offer, and then it should be straight 10 now for where we want to get. The wonders of Remastered, being able to offer more than one humanity at once. I know, it's glorious. For those who don't know, see the way I just picked, you know, I just scrolled there and picked 10 and was like, here is 10 humanity. In the original Dark Souls, you don't get that dialogue option. In fact, when you're trying to use any item either, you also don't get the use X of this item dialogue. Say the soul items if you want to eat all of your souls. You gotta use each one by one. I didn't pay attention to messages you wanted to. Was it the cheeks messages? Wait. What did I say about Kush? What did I say about Kush? What did I say about Kush? I've never fought Kushaladora. I have no idea what Kush is like. I have no opinion on Kush. Wait, no. Wait. I'm thinking of Kulvitaroth. Kushaladora is a pain in the tits. I don't think I said anything specific to him, but he is the main flying enemy, and he's a pain in the tits. Especially when I was learning Sword and Shield. Holy crap, he was a pain in the tits. Screw Kushala. I think he'll be a lot easier in Iceborne with the Clutch Claw. I think that'll make a big difference. Did they let you use many souls at the same time here? I mean, in Remastered, yeah, you have the trick where you can, let me just alt tab back in. You have the trick where you can pick, you know, if you have 4 souls of a hero, you can use all 4 of them at once. Glitch Cloud doesn't help with Windora. Windora is manageable. With a bit of dragon element or patience, you can handle Windora. What you can't handle is him flying constantly, the son of a bitch. No new dialogue. No new dialogue yet. Okay. But I think now that we've given her, I think 30? Ooh, okay. Is there something I need to do here? Oh, don't tell me I did. I still need to. Did I not get the Covenant's Allegiance deepened message? I didn't actually look if I did I? How do I check my allegiance to a Covenant? Shit, there is no way, is there? It said deepened but no rank up. Was that on the second... Was that on the second use? When I gave the 10, it didn't say deepened, did it? Shit, okay. There is the roster, I think you can look at. Deepened, okay.
you. Don't I? I'll be fine.
Same message. So that was Covenant. Second and third were just deep, and first was ranked up. In that case, I guess we're just going to throw all of it. Yeah, this is you can't do this in the original Dark Souls 1. You can't use a quantity of item. You have to just keep using it one by one. I have a feeling I lost. I have a feeling I lost some of my input, because I know I gave her 10, and I'm pretty sure I gave her 8 again after that. And there I've just given her 17 or so. So I should be well over. Details, show top, show my grades, please. Wow, there's some really dedicated people here. 3,000 humanity offered to her. Fair enough. Ba, 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 ba. $60,000. I have a feeling that's hacking. Judging by how maybe they did it, but I have a feeling that might be a hack. How the hell do you get 3k humanity? Farming. You can farm humanity fairly easily in DLC. 3k is still a lot. You can get it from PvP as well, but there are mobs in the game you can farm it from. In the base game of Dark Souls, there is the baby skeletons just outside of Gravelord Nido. There is the rats you can find all over the place, have a pretty good drop chance. Rats, baby skeletons, and then in the DLC, you actually will meet them, but there is literal humanity ghosts of some kind, and they drop a huge amount. Let's just throw the lot. If I'm right and it's been halved. I don't think it's... Yeah, I don't think it's opened. Do I need to interact with it? Do I need to quit out? I'll try it. It'll take 3.75 seconds to reload it. Never do that again. Her sadness. Is it too much? Wait, the shortcut isn't here? Oh. Wait, no. Where's the shortcut then? I thought it was that wall there. Where else would it be? Is it this elevator? No, that elevator. Okay, no, I remember that elevator. That elevator doesn't activate until later, I don't think. Apparently the shortcut's behind the fire sage. The shortcut's only behind the fire sage if you're not trying to do it by the Covenant. If you're doing it by the Covenant, the shortcut is before the fire sage. Let's have a quick wee Google. Shortcut is just before that. No, that's not it, is it? That's how you get to it. That's where you find the That's where you find the bugs. I thought that was where you found the bugs. I guess maybe do we just have to go down? Why are you... I don't actually need to plug that in. What am I trying? I could have sworn it was right beside Quilana. Chaos Servant Covenant. Just, yeah. Oh, so it's before Fire Sage, down to the right, and the door opens up there. Okay. In that case, yeah, okay, I think, you know what, you're probably right. You're probably more right than I am. Oh, son of a bitch. Right next to the Fair Lady is where the guy armor spawns when you kill him enough. The guy's armor hurts you when you touch it. Kirk, I think... No, not... Is it Kirk? It is Kirk. I think it's Kirk. Shit. You know what mistake I've made? We don't have any humanity to human up to fight some of the... I know Kirk spawns once more, I think, on the path over there. Not this path I'm about to go through, but I think he spawns over there, and I think you need to beat him there for him to get his final resting place and get his armor. I can't remember where else I'm supposed to have fought him. I fought him in the sewers already. I actually don't remember. I hope I haven't missed any invasions, but there's every possibility I've missed some NPC invasions. Okay. Have some homemade lemon thing. 30% warms you up nicely. It's only Wednesday. It is only Wednesday, but as long as tomorrow is Thursday. That doesn't make it any better. As long as it's not every single day, all the time. Well, not even all the time. As long as it's not super regular, it's okay. Something. Ask your doctor. Oh, I'm fat rolling. Oop. Okay, so this lad, absolute unit, and all around jolly fellow. Big old horns sticking out of him. Lots of eyes. Vaguely humanoid look, although nothing crazy for the demons. They're all over the gaff. Bit of a ribcage sticking out here. Or is that a centipede? And all his widdly tentacles. Oh, and the fire that looks like... It almost looks like it's got writing in it. The fire that comes off him. And you see that in a few places. Yeah. I think it is. It is actually little runes. Yeah, ceaseless discharge, the lad, who's just keeping an eye on this little altar here. On this little altar, we find someone dead. He's just watching. We'll do a wee pillage. Ooh, not a fan. Not a fan. We get the gold hen set from that. And a very, very angry boy. Oh man, oh yeah, you can see right inside him. Look at that. That's his mouth. Oh, I see. Just looking over his sister. Yeah, we'll see that in a bit. I think... So you can fight him like this. He's not too hard. You can fight him a lot earlier in the game, and he's a good bit harder there. But as I'm sure you all know... Oh wait, did I talk to the living one? Not yet. Good shout though. I nearly completely forgot about her. You can just kind of ignore him if you want. And if you notice, if you run over here, there's like this little... Oh, wait, not here. Run all the way back to the start of the arena, you see there's a nice little lava fall there. Hang on. And a nice little cliff. And surely, if he's attacking us from walking through that lava, which he most definitely is walking through that lava, surely he can't touch us here. We're practically immune. Just fling some spells at him. Oh, good lord. Hello. Are you okay? I don't remember what happened. I don't remember what happens if you just sit and wait here. But he's using his strong arm to holster himself. He's so mad that you pillaged that corpse. He is willing to leap off the side of a lava fall to get you. Unfortunately, his plan has not worked out too well for him, as without his arm, he's really not that threatening now at all, is he? If you want, you can hit him here, but I'm waiting to see. I think eventually you can hit his arm and he loses his grip and he falls to his death. I think eventually he just runs out of stamina and falls, but I'm not 100% sure, and I can't remember if I've ever done it before. Actually, I know I've never done it before, which is why I'm so unsure whether that actually is what happens. But he is pretty much... Oh wow, he's even got a tentacle hooked in here. I didn't realize that. Can't leave. He's blocking our way, so really not a lot of choice I have in this matter. That was different. He sounds a lot more pained all of a sudden. I'm just gonna quickly look up if he will eventually fall. He sounds like he's sounding more pained, but I think this is taking a little too long. I think they would have done it already. You can fight him normally, and he's a little easy now that we're kind of powerful, but otherwise he's fairly easy. Or he can be a little bit challenging if you come to him earlier. How to beat Ceaseless Discharge in a fair fight. Works if you're back to where the course was, you don't feel like cheating. That was on it a few times and then Ceaseless. Yeah, he won't eventually fall by himself. Okay. Oh no, no. Oh. Get him, son. There you go. And he falls to his death, loses his grip. Victory achieved, you monster. But thankfully, with him dead, the lava ceases to flow, which, given his name was Ceaseless Discharge, should clue you in that he was causing all of the lava. One bone and a humanity. Gonna need to keep that one humanity. Let's... Ooh, 10k souls. Ooh. Do I want to quickly port to Logan, spend those? I was trying to show you something last time I was here. I showed you that little tail sticking out into the lava, and when we were in the Tomb of Giants, I did point it out again. That was literally, it was just to remember that little shape, and that you can see it's all the way from Tomb of Giants. You can see right down into this little area. Now, it didn't do what I really wanted to show, but I think I rewatched the video and what I really wanted to show, and I think I might be able to try it again later. We'll see. We'll see when it happens. We'll see when we get there. Yeah, I think we'll warp. We'll spend these few souls at Logan. Big hat. Big hat. Big hat Logan? Is his name Logan? I've actually completely forgotten his name. No joke, I've completely forgotten his name now. I'm actually so unsure. For some reason, I want to say it's Big Hat Paul, but it's not. It's for sure not Paul. There's no one called Paul in the Dark Souls series. Big Hat Paul, Master Sorcerer. Big Hat Logan, thank you. I don't know. It was just gone out of my head. It was like, that's just not his name anymore. Ah, balls. Okay. Don't suppose I picked up some nice souls, did I? No, I didn't think so. Yes, I'll just pick up the soul arrows then.
Come again.
Oh, I should have. I think he might have had a bit more words for me there. There's. Okay. We need to talk to Quelana. I think we want to also quickly jump back to Firelink Shrine. Flexing the lemon thing on Discord. What? Excuse me. I think we want to talk to Griggs here.
Oh, hello. Then let as promised. Oh,
There it
Master
is.
Logan is at the archives. Thank the heavens. Finally, his wish has been granted. I suppose he has his head buried in those tomes. That's always what made Master Logan happiest. Ah, I can just imagine him now.
Oh, the food thing. Got it.
Two things are required for first, second, then and two things are
So you've told him about Logan. I've purchased everything he would sell, except maybe that Sorcerer Catalyst. I think.
Goodbye then. Do stay safe.
I think if we reload now, I'll rest at the shrine anyway. I think now that we've learned everything off, I might need to buy that catalyst. No, okay.
Of course I don't mind teaching you sorceries.
Oh?
But now that you've located Master Logan, I can't imagine that I can be of much help.
Now that you've located Master
I have
Logan.
decided to seek the regal arch.
There it is.
I realize that I may never make it, but I would feel worthless if I did not at least try. What other choice do I have to earn Logan's recognition? I have decided to seek.
So that's his farewell. I suppose I should say bye properly instead of just walking away from him.
Do stay.
There we go. So that's his farewell to you. If I rest here one more time, he should be gone for good. Oh, wait.
I have decided to see. I realized, but what other?
Maybe I need to buy. No, yeah, he just sells infinite of these things.
I have decided to see. But what?
Fucking. How about this? How about we just reload the whole area properly? Lucatiel, good lord, getting Lucatiel's quest is gonna be a fucking. It's gonna be a thing. It's gonna be a fucking run, is what it is. Lucatiel, I think, has loads of conditions to her quest line.
I have decided.
It's like, I think it possibly, maybe, except instead of Lord of Hollows, it's probably one of the most complicated quest lines. You meet her in loads of different places. I think you need to summon her, and she needs to survive certain fights, and you have to fight her brother, and it's a whole shtick. Summon her twice and talk to her ever. It's summon her and she needs to survive the fight, I think. I don't think you can just summon. I think you also need to get her through the fights alive, which is a real pain. Duke's Archives. Daughter of Chaos. Dora. We don't know. Oh yeah, we're playing. It won't be like straight one after the other, I don't think. But it will be. We will be doing. My plan is to do all 3 Dark Souls games. Yeah, she does have to survive fights, and that's a real pain. Let's head up and go meet Quelana for the first time. Thinking DS2 is so amazing. It's so I'm so out of practice with it. It's gonna be I'm so excited to play DS2 again because it's the one game I've not seen anyone stream it. I've not played it myself in years. Easily not since Dark Souls 3 came out, and probably another year prior to that. I haven't played it at all. So I'm super excited to play it again, but I'm probably going to get my ass handed to me a fair bit. And I'm probably gonna have to get a guide. Probably gonna have to get a guide. Alright, let's handle some of these lads. There we go. One down. Ash, we'll pick up the dung. You're not handing us a bit of his dung as well. Well. Fucking love that attack. I will put down Boulder and roll Boulder at you. The terrifying attack. You only have to summon her 3 times and keep her alive. Only 3 and keep her alive. Keeping her alive is a lot harder than it sounds, though. Power stance up to greatswords. Is that what you want to see in DS2? And also, what do you mean by power stance? There is no power stance. So yeah. This, if you get your Pyromancy Flame up to 10, this lady suddenly appears.
A mere undead, yet you can see me. Fascinating.
You can see me?
I am Quelana of Archivem. I am not often revealed to walkers of flesh. You have a gift. Are you too one who seeks my pyromancy, like Solomon?
Like Solomon? Was Solomon... Hang on. Was Solomon the pyromancer of the Great Swamp you meet before? Was he? But yeah, she's obviously like, oh, you can see me. That's weird. And it's only when you get your pyromancy flame up to 10. So, in theory, she's just sitting here the whole time. He doesn't know? I don't know. Like I said, I don't remember DS2 at all.
It should be expected. Very well. You shall be my pupil. But to pursue my pyromancy, you must give something up. Are you prepared to do this?
Pursue my pyromancy, you must give something up.
I accepted another pupil like yourself. Over 200 years ago, there was a man almost as bungling as you. In your world, he was called Salaman, the master pyromancer. The little rascal really made something of himself.
I think so.
Pyromancy is the art of invoking and manipulating fire. But remember one thing. Always fear the flame, lest you be devoured by it and lose yourself. I would hate to see that happen again.
Again. She's seen the flame go out of control and devour someone before. Of course, Quelana of Izalith shares a very similar name to Quelaag and a few other notable characters. And I believe...
Pyromancy is the art of invoke, but remember, always, I would hate...
I believe if we...
Well, young people, do not be waiting much longer.
I believe if we go and we have a wee read of the gold trimmed gown, gold hemmed black cloak, there we go, worn by the witch Quelana of Izalith, mother of pyromancy and daughter of chaos. She wore the gold hemmed black cloak before even in the Age of Fire, and it offers strong resistance versus fire poison perils. This very same cloak this lady's wearing.
I was it.
Was her name her name wasn't Quelana, was it? Or was it Quelan? Did I completely miss that?
Pyromancy is the art, but remember always I would no luck. Well, but
her name is Quelina, because they all have very similar names. Let me read that again. Fuck, I didn't mean to wear it. I mean, I can wear it, that's fine. Quailana? So is she's Quailina? Quailana, the Pyroman's teacher. So, born by the witch, mother of pyromancy and daughter of chaos. Is she saying that she taught pyromancy to Salaman, and in turn that's how everyone else has learned it? So this was literally her clothes. I didn't realize. I thought this... Okay, so the body was wearing these gold hemmed clothes of a witch, Quailana of Izalith. Ceaseless Discharge was watching over this. But she also calls herself Quailana, which means that the corpse he was looking over wasn't her, but it could have been either it was a fake or it was one of the other witches of Izalith, because they all do wear the same clothes. They all do wear the same clothes. You see that in the opening intro. They all have the same black hemmed set. Or gold hemmed black cloak set. Blech. She wears this. So yeah, I guess she is Quailana, and her brother, she thinks her brother thinks her dead and is watching over him. Maybe she wanted to be away from him or something. But yeah, she is a witch of Izalith. She was invisible to the standard human eye. She's lived thousands of years, and when she speaks of seeing the flame consume someone, she's literally speaking of the flame consuming her sisters and the birth of the demons and Izalith. We will, I think, learn a bit more about that later. Yeah, I would hate to see that happen again. She's literally talking about the time when all her sisters died and her mother. Boston pizza. Oh man, that sounds good. Oh, I could go for that. Here, but I think the one there is a few witches, so I don't think it's specifically that he has to be watching over her. He thinks he's watching over her specifically. He is watching over one of the witches of Izalith. But they do all wear the same outfit. She can upgrade your pyromancy flame past 10 up to 15. That's the max you can get it. And she also sells a lot of pyromancies and some ones, I think Firestorm and the like. Yeah, taught by Quailana. There you go. Firestorm, I think, can only be learned from her. Advanced pyromancy, living and learned by flame, and this relationship is part and parcel of the art of pyromancy, abused by either gender. So it was Salaman of the Great Swamp she taught, I guess. The corpse is Quailan. The corpse isn't said to be anyone, I don't think. Maybe we do get the charred ring later. Maybe that'll illuminate it for us, but we'll see that. We'll see then. The root of pyromancy of combustion, but more difficult to wield. Ultimate fireball. Did we ever learn in game about what happened to Izalith? I can't remember if
no luck.
Where we would have known it, because I know it in my head, so I can't remember if anywhere we've seen it in the game. Now that I've beaten Ceaseless Discharge, I do want to just reload and see if she has any other dialogue. I have more craving for fast. Nice. Is it very close button pieces? So could you? Oh, are you going out to get it?
Some truth be told, I thought you had perished.
Okay, so that was slightly different.
The Witch of Izalith, please do not speak of her.
Oh.
I abandoned my mother and sisters and fled to this land. Now I roam these parts, feigning ablution and pretending to seek answers.
There, she reacts to that, I think, once you have the gold hem set. Oh, did she fake her death? That might be it. She abandoned her sisters and mother, fled to this land, seeking absolution and feigning a pursuit of knowledge, or whatever she just said there. I can't exactly remember it. But did she fake her own death in order to leave? Just a bit of dialogue if you get your flame plus 15 and buy all her shit. Damn it, am I gonna have to do that as well?
Is the art, but remember all
I'll probably do that bit of farm off stream if I do that.
I would hate. No luck. Well, young pupil, you must have patience.
Doesn't ablution mean washing yourself? Washing yourself of sins? Perhaps is what she's getting at? Yeah, I would say it's one of the different sisters, but it could be that she faked her death. But that would be you'd be inferring that off nothing. I mean, you're kind of inferring the
There you are. I was.
Not bad. may I? Hang on 1 second. We have a bit of show and tell for a second. I really should set up a keyboard shortcut for this. Caroline is after coming home with. Okay, hang on. Irish cream, instant coffee. It's instant, but it's usually pretty good. So I'm not gonna have a shit fit. I've also been very lazy. The one I'm probably most excited to try, and do you want to make me coffee?
At this time?
At this time, yes, at this time. Chocolate orange. I fucking love chocolate orange, by the way. Chocolate orange flavored coffee, which is, oh yes. And another one I'm pretty excited to try as well, although I don't know how you'd even do this. Cookie dough flavored chocolate. I hate to break it to you, but I've heard very bad things about the other flavors of those coffees. We'll find out. That's for me to discover. Matt says he's heard bad things about these. Yeah, it's not your fault.
It's their intention.
It's not. I might still like them, don't worry. What about the cheeks? What about the cheeks? That's just clown. Hey. Oh no, not beanies. Every time I try it, it tastes awful. Well, I'll find out then, I guess. You can take longer to drive than walks. So you're picking up your pizza, or are you getting it delivered? All right, let's jump back. Let's jump back to that. 282. Haven't died too many times today. Good stuff. Good stuff. Chocolate orange potatoes. Irish cream is... Actually, I don't really know what Irish cream is supposed to be as a flavor. I think it's supposed to be Bailey's or something like that. Tried them, didn't like them, but I don't like coffee anyway. I'm a big fan of coffee, but I'm also not like a picky coffee person. I will drink just about any coffee you give me. I like a good coffee, don't get me wrong, but I'm happy with...
My mother,
oh,
the Witch of Izalith, was one of the primeval lords. Her power came from the soul that she found near the first flame. She focused this power to light a flame of her own. But she failed to control it. The flame of chaos engulfed Mother and my sisters and molded them into deformed creatures. Only I escaped. And now I am here. But my mother and sisters have been in anguish since. I beseech you, free Mother and my sisters from the flame of chaos. I cannot do it myself. I lack the strength and the bravery. But you, I realize what I am asking. But please, free their poor souls. Mother's ambitions were misguided, no doubt. But surely 1,000 years of atonement is enough.
1,000 years since the fall of Izalith. So there's it is straight from the horse's mouth. Her mother was the Witch of Izalith, one of the great lords. And she fucked up with the flame. I think she only lacks bravery. She only lacks bravery. She's being modest.
To ask
Oh.
my mother.
Oh,
Her
okay.
parents,
She's
the
gonna
flame
just gonna
only,
repeat that
but my
line.
mother, I cannot. But you, I read mother's I have much, but I mother's. What's the rush?
What's the rush? Okay, hang on.
What was that? You are a peculiar one.
I guess if we know we have to buy stuff off her, I may as well just start buying stuff off her. No, honey, don't engage. Don't engage with Clone. He's full of nonsense.
Now go. Whatever you do, do not crack and go hollow, lest my time spent on you be wasted. Caramel flavored coffee tends to be bad. I have noticed that it tends not to be not as good. Caramel flavored a lot of things, apart from literally caramel itself, tend to not be as good, in my opinion. It is Bailey's. Thank you very much, Matt. Clone is thank you, Naz. Someone speaking sense. I gave him. I said it was in your hands.
Well, it is.
Okay. I'm just gonna drop down here. Anyway. But yeah, she talks of how her mother tried to create a new first flame. Like the flame she got from her own, like the flame that gave her mother her Lord Soul. She tried to create a new one. In doing so, lost control of it and mutated both herself and the other witches of Izalith, apart from Quelana, and her son, the Ceaseless Discharge, what is now Ceaseless Discharge, and then oh good lord.
Tasty Jimem Zemchix confiscish.
Well, they're in Ireland, clones. Whenever you get here, I guess you have full permission. Thank you very much for the 100 bits. Oh. So yeah, her mom fucked up, and that's where all of the demons you encounter are all mutated and born of the flame of chaos, an attempt at recreating the first flame, however misguided. But here's some of them demons. I wonder if the demons are all ex-residents of Izalith. Ooh, heck me. You take a swing. Thank you. This is the first boss you fight in the game as well. I think he's a little bit bigger. Speaking of Bailey's, ever had a Bailey's hot chocolate? I think so. I think Bailey's hot chocolate doesn't work quite as well. You know what I did have the other day? Bailey's White Russian. That was the shit. I almost got Bailey's eggnog, but they didn't have any eggnog in the bar. Unfortunately. Okay. Oh yeah, sorry. The Asylum demons are the first one you fight. This is the first one you fight outside of that, or is likely the first one you fight. It's not actually guaranteed. Shit. Accidentally. I think it's absolutely delicious. So much so that I can't drink them because I lose self-control. I might be thinking of the coffees. I don't know. There's something with Bailey's in it that I actually ended up not liking as much as I thought I would. remember what it was, though. I'm running out of runway here. There we go. Okay. Bailey's the alcohol. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. I fucking love Bailey's in general, by the way. Easily my favorite drink. Just delicious. I shouldn't have. I tried to roll into that. That was a poor choice. I think these guys drop anything, so I don't think I need to spend. I don't need to wait around for the death animation or anything. Good few items strewn about the lava here. I don't know if any of them are actually worth picking up, but we'll pick them up all the same. I love unfinished areas. Is this the eyesore lava? In Dark Souls base game, not remastered, this lava hurts your eyes. Here it kinda hurts my eyes, but I feel like it's nowhere near as bad. I feel like it's dimmed down a little. So much, it's so bad that literally there was a mod which was literally just fix eyesore, and as far as I was concerned, it was a mandatory mod. This doesn't seem to bother me too much. Maybe it's just not, my eyes are just too adjusted to the screen at the moment. But I do remember booting up the game once without it and being like, oh Jesus, oh God, I'm actually in pain. This seems fine. Maybe it's worse on your end. It actually looks a little brighter. It could be my monitor. I'm using a different monitor than I was when I played Dark Souls 1, so it could be that I'm a little bit saved by the crappiness of my monitor. It's called immersion. The retina burning is just like the real thing. There we go. Wow, these guys are kind of chumps once you get them alone. Alright, there's that one item there that's going to be a pain in the ass to get. Ow, and there's also this one. I think there's a good way to do this. I think if you bump up your fire resistant, I think you can get through. Now, there is an item we get later that's much, much better for it, but I don't have it right now. Gold Hemmed. The Gold Hem set is, of course, the highest fire resistance I'm going to have. Why would it ever be anything else? Actually, no, it could be the Black Iron set, too. That one's pretty high fire resistance, I think. But Gold Hem will do. Oh, we look dashing, don't we? It's been a while since we've actually put on a full set of clothes. Why would you put vodka in your I feel like I've heard that. Well, we got it. That's what matters. I feel like I can still get the other one. We'll give it a few tries here. We'll die a few times. It's fine, it's fine. Unfortunately, that has respawned all the demons, but we don't actually need to fight them, so... I think that... Has that not respawned? Oh, are they non-respawning ones? Ah. We'll see if they draw in any second now. No, it looks like they don't respawn. Huh, weird. I feel like I've seen people drink vodka through their eye, but I think those people literally didn't have an eye and that their eye socket was attached to their esophagus, so kind of different. Kind of a bit different. Ooh. Well, I was nowhere near that. You cop on. Yes? Sure. Do you need me to mute for a second? Yeah, okay. Just one second, folks. I've never been to London. That's the takeaway from this conversation with Carolina. I've never been to London. Is that weird for someone who lives in Ireland? I'm 29 and I've never gone to London at all. It's never come up. It's never been needed. My parents never did it as a holiday. First place we went to was Spain, and I don't think my parents have ever gone on holiday in England. I think they actually no. I think they did go to London once, but I think that was sometime recently. They've mostly gone further afield. Ard Solo Proud Knight. Let's have a look at the Chaos Flame we picked up, and let me catch up. It's a bit of chat there I think I missed. Look at that. Whereas these other ones are these nice little basins. Some of them, perhaps the Dark Ember seems cobbled together, which makes sense for the Dark Ember creates occult weapons. The Dark Ember would have been outlawed, and anyone who made it would have had to use whatever was available. These other ones are sanctioned by the gods and would have been thoroughly recognized. So of course they're made out of fine materials. The embers are welcomed. The Dark Ember was made in secret and probably without whatever was around. The Chaos Flame Ember just fucking jumping like whatever the box. There's no box there. That's just fucking all over the gaff. Chaos Flame Ember is an art of the lost city of Izalith, handed down by blacksmiths knowledgeable in ancient methods. But chaos weapons are demon weapons that are augmented by humanity, which inflict fire damage. So it's humanity x fire, which might, I guess, maybe that's why the flame. Maybe that's why the Witch of Izalith's flame went out of control, because of her humanity mixing with the fire. Maybe? I'm not sure. Probably total conjecture on my part. Do not quote. Dragon Slayer Spear, please and thank. And where's my other one? Okay. I'm not putting in contacts. Who the fuck puts booze in their eyes? People. Students. I'm gonna say students. Where's our... Give me the Ornstein stuff. None of this other armor. Don't pull your stuff through tear ducts, but it's nowhere near the amount you want. Oh yeah, here we have El Taurus Demon. I actually just realized I need to go back anyway. So this is... No, this is Capra Demon, not Taurus Demon. What am I talking about? This is Gank Demon that you fight in the alleys in the depths. However, he made his way up there. Izalith is starting to peek through. Ooh, Demon Great Machete, thank you. I think I was saying this before, but if you have enough fire resist and enough health, you can actually drop... I think if you fall control, you can drop down here, and you can kind of just run and hug these edge bits here, because the lava doesn't actually go to the edges. And if you want, you can skip... what's-his-face? Ceaseless Discharge entirely. I think it is super risky, and I think there's a good chance you die anyway. But it can be done. People do the same with Red Roll when you're super addicted to heroin and run out of places to inject. You go for the Ash, why? Okay, sorry. Jesus. Exactly. Fucking. It would be infinitely better. Around, relive the huge sightseeing sites have you not been to? It's not like you can be everywhere. Oh, I've not been to loads of places in Ireland. Places that I should have been. I think Newgrange is a big one that people go to. I've never been to Newgrange. I've been to most other, to be fair, I've been to most other places in Ireland. I've been to most big sightseeing things. I've not Northern Ireland. It's in Northern Ireland, but I haven't been to the Giant's Causeway either. Yeah, I've never been to Giant's Causeway. I'm just making Carolina mad. That's the gist of learning today. I've never been. It's my parents never brought me. I think my parents were afraid of getting shot, which is silly but anyway, it's silly for a lot of reasons. But I think my parents were afraid. Very anxious people. Gee, I wonder where I got my horrible social and regular anxiety from. Go to the Giant's Causeway and Carrick Arid. I actually haven't been most places in Northern Ireland, so I would probably not. I probably haven't been to most things worth seeing in Northern Ireland. I think we went shopping once or twice, and that's been the height of it. And I went to Queen's University for a juggling convention before in Belfast City. I think it was Queen's University Belfast. Yeah. But no, I've been to Northern Ireland very little. Been out to Donegal. Been every other county in Ireland. Been to most major attractions in most counties. But yeah. We went there for a year to Northern Ireland. Were you studying up there when you were studying after Maynooth? Or were you studying after Maynooth? I can't remember if you were. Ooh. Okay, yeah, we want to be human for this. You were in Queen's. I know a few people who've studied in Queen's actually now. After studying in Maynooth, a few people have gone to Queen's University. Tables. Did I miss anything else in chat? Might put booze straight into stream. It's way more efficient than drinking it. Oh, through an IV. Oh, good lord. Yeah, no, that's it's not even. Don't drink to get drunk. Drink to drink. Yeah, okay, getting drunk's a fun side effect. Okay, cool. But drink things you like, okay? Is he not? There he is. Dark Spirit Knight Kirk has invaded. Dark Spirit Kirk is climbing a mountain. Why is he climbing? Trade the reigning power. And we get the spiked shield from that try. Get a little bit of humanity and a spike shield. Nice. This part. So you'll notice a theme with Izalith. And that is, wow, they seem to have just copy-pasted this enemy a few times. It was true with the Taurus demon we just encountered. We encountered one of these lads just up ahead. Just behind us, actually. And here we have, oh look, just two of them kind of thrown there. Beside each other. I think I can kind of just go mad on these lads. Let me accidentally mischat there. Drink for the joy of drinking in and of itself. I can't remember. I think, yeah. We'll just take these dudes on one at a time. Whoa. My only visit to Ireland was in Dublin Airport. There you go. Ash hasn't seen any of Ireland. And he's right across the way. Am I saying they're literally the same exact model, polygon for polygon. So yes, I am saying they are the same. Oh, didn't have our. Ooh, how did that miss? Yeah, I think two hits staggers, so we just need to make sure we hit them twice in quick succession. Rich personalizer. I haven't even. I'm sorry. I'm too busy being attacked by them. If they'd stop and ask me maybe a bit about my life, maybe I'd be a bit more receptive. And these boys, the little fatty fire boys. This is a nice little bit of foreshadowing here. Look at that weird skeleton stuck to the side of the mountain right as we pick up that soul. We'll have a look at him with the binoculars over. Yeah, then there's these guys. Some more of the demons of Izalith. Where's his eyes? Does he even have eyes? Are those little white dots? Yeah, these guys spray, is it acid? I think. These guys spray acid at you. What item did I pick up there actually? Does anyone know? And this guy's actually protecting. Oh! Oh, I've never even seen this attack before. I didn't know this was possible. today, I learned. These guys spray acid, which breaks your armor and weapons, I think. Ooh. That was a first. How have I've probably seen the attack animation before, but maybe I've never been hit. But this is the first time I've ever been hit and when like, oh shit, that's an attack. I didn't know they ate you. That's so cool. I'm still learning things about Dark Souls to this day, man. Is this not the same thing that was in Blighttown? No, that's the thing in Blighttown was like a spidery, goopy looking dude. So yeah, look at this. Big old, what did you even call him? Looks almost like a dragon from this angle. Did I scrolled right past the binoculars, didn't I? There we go. Big spiky bits coming out the side. Some claws over there. A foot going into the side of the mountain, maybe? And we can see there's a little... Actually, where is the arena? Actually, right down there is an arena we'll go into later. What was the problem when we make a copy that's a clone versus a copy that's a unique copy thing? An instance or something? Ooh, I honestly don't think I even know myself. If you're making an instance of something, I think you're making a temporary copy of it. Or no, maybe it can be a permanent copy. But it is its own unique thing. I know if you're making object, let's say we're talking object-oriented programming. If you have an object and you make an instance of that object, you're copying it. But if you inherit it, you're making your own version that you can then change the properties of. You can inherit its properties, and then you'll have whatever's in its base, but you can also add things on top of that. Oh, a reference isn't really a copy though. Oh, I got hit by it again. Twice in one day. Let's go. What about me? You're special, clone. You're asking to be cloned. Therefore, you are not a clone or copy. I should approach this smarter. Okay. I don't know why I'm being so stupid about this. Like, I've never seen that attack. I've just been hit by it 3 times. Amazing. Alright, got him. I can stop showing it. I want to see more of it, though. It's all for me. Oh, look at his leg. Having a wee jitter there. Oh, son of a bitch. I forgot they do that. Classic. We'll have plenty more chances to see that animation, don't you worry. Oh, that was pretty spooky. I think the word JJ wanted was instance, yeah. Okay, got it. I have just making sure I have caught up with chat. Ooh, hello, sir. Can actually just kind of wander around behind him, and I think he does this little frenzy. I think he never stops doing this now. Oh, never mind. He's figured it out. He knows how to attack behind him. I'm gonna take the time to take him out. He actually looks a little bit like the skeleton on the side of the wall we were looking at just a minute ago. Oh boy, I can't wait to get this chest. Oh no. This is a very cruel trap. Again, another copy-pasted set of enemies for a trap that spring out. And I don't think there's... I wonder. You can see that little mound of dirt they come out of. I wonder, is that there prior to them coming out? I must actually have a look at that if we rest to the bonfire. I think these dudes do respawn. Ouch. Green Titanite. Oh, no humanity left. Let's... Okay. Go. Okay, we're good. Sorry, I was a bit worried of fucking up there. I don't think this is a mimic, but you can't actually see the chain. Large flame ember. There's your plus 15 if you want it. I unfortunately won't be making use of it, but hey, it's nice to have. Yeah, okay, that little bit of dirt signifying isn't there when they die. Maybe it's there beforehand. I don't think there is an indication for these guys. We're doing, there were 2 ways to make copies of things in a 3ds Max, I think. One was an instance, the other was something else. Instance, all copies change. It might change, it's one of those things, Jay, that might change depending on the... how would you say it? It might change depending on the language as well. Imposters. Ah yes, imposter variables. Those tricksy mothers. In Unity, it would be the same prefab copy. It would, yeah, but it wouldn't be a... Would it be? Need to level up? I probably should, actually. In Unity, would it be... It'd just be a copy-paste thing. It wouldn't, but it wouldn't be like the exact same version of it. It wouldn't be literally the same one you used in a previous scene or something like that. Fuckers. These little lads just spraying a bit of fire. It's a common theme in this area if you hadn't guessed. Most people attack with fire. He looked a little bigger than the others. Yeah, looking at him now. I'll ignore that one. I think... Oh, hey, here we go. And we have a wee friend over here. Could you imagine 5 of me in one stream? It wouldn't be boring. I'll say that much, Clone. Let's go. Gotcha. Soul of a Brave Warrior. And we're good. Make it the other copy. It's to save memory. It takes more memory to make a bunch of clones, but it require less. Yeah, because you're not using the one that's just a point that just points to the original version would take less memory because it's not new chunks of memory, and any change made to it from that one point would apply to everything that uses it, which can also be dangerous in and of itself, right? Feel free to tell me I'm wrong. My coding knowledge is garbage. There we go. Is fall control? Fall control still active, so we're good. Okay, so we have this little, this is the shortcut we wanted. And we can't go any further that way. You're wrong? Fair enough. GPU instancing is batching and reusing the same mesh data for multiple objects. Ash, I actually meant to ask this of you. I know you make games. You're specifically a program. What do you program for games? Right? Oh yeah. So this is the shortcut here, right? You guys were 100% right. It's touch door. We have these weird little bugs to fight right outside of it. But if we get to the door, locked by some contraption. Okay, we need more. We need more. So yeah, you guys are right. This is the shortcut we want to open. I don't have a homeward bone. I don't have a home bone. Gosh darn it. There's no standardized. Yeah, there is no. That's what I was trying to say, but failed horribly in saying it. There is no standardized. This word always means this in programming. There's commonly accepted ones, but there's plenty of things that get thrown around, or someone will use it in a different way for their own language. Less so these days for like some of the real old stuff, because like some of the real old stuff has been around so long where if you tried to name it something else and something new you make, it'd be stupid. Well, it'd just be stupid. But there are plenty of things that one word means the same thing in multiple different languages or systems. You can possibly load your weapon to the wall and kill the bug. I can. I do want to get through and have a look at it. I can't remember if it looks any different. Let's go to Daughter Chaos. And I still want to have a look down that hallway anyway. Game programmer, primarily using Unity at the moment, but I do know some passable Java Python. Okay, so what does a games programmer do? I'm assuming you don't necessarily say make changes to the Unity engine to suit your games. Rather, you're in charge of programming, say, behavior of. Well, actually, I suppose if you were talking a bit about graphics earlier, so you've been. What I'm thinking is you're in charge of like behavior of AI and how things act in the world. The doing stuff part of things. Still only one. Sorry, Clone. I keep forgetting. Throw it in the suggestions. And I'll forget again. But in a different way. I'll forget with a new refined palette. Hopefully, maybe. I wonder if I'm lucky enough that I just need the one. Wait. Hang on. What's that? I think we did give more than 30 at this stage. Let's see. If I gave her when I came up to her, I gave her 15 straight off the bat. Or no, I gave her 12 straight off the bat. Plus 2 more, 14. Plus 6 for 20. Plus 1 just there. And I think if I was on 18 before and I exited the Covenant and it penalized me for half of my souls, then I would have been on 9, so I would have given her 21, which means now I should be on 30. Right. Oh, let's put her on the ring and see if she has something new to say after that. I don't think she will, but we'll find out. Good night. Thank you very much, Clone. I will try and remember to do it in the off my time. I'm happy you don't. Okay, nothing changed. Ooh, let's actually use our souls to level up for once. No. Ooh, okay. Catacombs. Oh no. We can't just port back to the bonfire we were just at. Oh heck. If I get Chaos Storm, then you have also reached 30 humanity. Okay. So we're good. We're good to go. I was about to stop and just go look that up. But we do have to now run back through all of this. In 2.0, I've written the PSN and some of the PS4 saving code, did a shitload of the UI, added new controller options, did some stuff for the cursor system, Switch specific. So a lot of what you've done, at least from that point, is the utility. I think that's yeah. You've done a lot of the utility programming, as opposed to the meat of the actual gameplay. No one devs for 350 anymore. Sure as shit, no one devs for the 350, and fewer still for the 360. Oh shit! Look at this. Look at it. Oh, I don't know how to fight these things. This is a rare occurrence. A wee little red crabby boy. Look at him, like a little rock almost. Suspended in what looks like the remnants of an eggshell. With, you know what that actually looks like? You know, in Bloodborne, a lot of the enemies have, a lot of the eldritch enemies have this kind of weird goopy things coming out of them. I think there's even a flower in the game. Elder flowers? There's something like that. Lumen flower? I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, there's you get that popping out of it. But they're on these guys as well. Must be maybe it's reused acid. Yeah, so it's like a little eggshell almost, with legs coming out the bottom. Big old crab arm, one strong arm, one weak one, and little puffy things. But these dudes, if you've never seen one of them, these dudes spawn when certain conditions are met in other players' game worlds. There are different types of crabs. This is the red crab, and I believe the red crab is if a player dies with more than X amount of souls, and then dies again, and those souls are permanently lost, a crab like this can appear in another player's world. It's a as far as we know, I think it's a potential chance. There's a lot of mystery surrounding these things too, because they're so rare on top of everything. Like Noz said, Noz has only seen it 3 times. This is, I think, maybe my 5th time seeing one of these in 400, 500 hours of Dark Souls playtime. These things are fucking rare. I think they can also appear when an item is dropped. That item can then appear in other players' worlds, and I think eventually, if no one ever picks it up, I think it can appear as an item crab, which is a different kind. I think there's one for humanity as well. I think there's a red, blue, and black ones, I think. I might, you know, we might just have a quick look at the wiki page. I need to wrap up soon anyway, so after we finish off, after we kill this lad, I just want to spend some time with him though. It's so rare. Let's see how he reacts to lava. Does he get hurt? While we're here, wonder if he has infinite aggro range as well. I'd say he's gonna get hurt by lava. Oh, and he's got this little attack. Wee. I don't know how much that hurts. I don't want to find out. Oh, look at him go. He's trying his best. It looks like he's got infinite aggro range. Oh, he dies. He dies in lava. Okay. Unfortunately, he did also drop something. Holy shit. That was quick. Well, hot. Let's have a look at the wiki for these guys. Those are super rare. I don't even know what to look up for them. Vagrants. They're called vagrants. Vagrants are monsters which spawn in response to bloodstains being lost or items being dropped and abandoned. Player dies and leaves, bloodstain and considerable humanity, 5 or more, fails to collect it before dying again, or the player leaves certain items and reloads the area without picking them up. There's a chance that these will travel to another player's world and become a vagrant. They appear in 2 different forms, good and evil. Good form looks like a vagrant, like an egg with crab legs, and will flee and vanish upon being discovered. I don't think I've ever met a good one. Ah, okay. Range attack cause very high damage, can knock through shields. Vagrants can drop items useful to the player if killed and to escape. Evil vagrant can drop humanity or twin humanities. Vagrant is not killed by the player, sent to another player's world, to continue until the vagrant is finally slain. So they will keep going around players' worlds. They're so unique and so rare. It's so weird. It's such a weird mechanic, and I freaking love it. That's one of the things I love about the Dark Souls franchise. Dark Souls 1 in particular, is there was so many just bonkers weird mechanics for multiplayer that were never really, a lot of them have just never even been explained. They only ever drop 100 souls. They can drop humanity, or they can drop this huge list of items. So yeah, red and white is the colors. Red and white are the colors you can encounter. Yeah. That's a nice omen. That's a nice omen. And on that, I'm actually gonna end the stream for the evening. Because it is late and people are gonna be going to bed soon for work in the morning. And maybe, who knows, I'll go to bed early or something. I probably won't, but maybe I'll feel tired later. Maybe I'll feel tired before like 3 AM. That'd be nice. It's Dark Souls, but I'll introduce. If you work on the mod clone, I'll play it. I'll play it. You met a good one before. Damn, man. I don't think I've met a good one before. I don't remember very much. Not using Wikidot, I just picked the first one on Google. There's a seam there. I think you're standing in 2 lava damage zones. I just didn't have any fire resist on. That's why I died so quickly. Oh, congratulations, Noz. I guess, because you're sick. I mean, not really the best, but I mean, it's something. Have someone for Toasty to raid? It's Dave. Dave. If Dave's on, I'll very easily, very quickly raid him. That's no two ways around it. By the way, I got gifted Pyre from Levy. If any know Levy, I got gifted Pyre from Levy this evening, which was wonderfully generous. She got it for free, and she just threw it at me because I had it on my wish list. It's another game on the list of things I need to play now, but yeah, that was very, very, very generous of her. So let's have a look. Let's first cue the music. And let's have a look and see who's online for a wee raid, shall we? And if Dave's on, it's probably gonna be Dave. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I might not. Maybe someone else. Maybe. Oh, hey, someone's playing Boneworks. I don't know them though, so I legitimately can't remember who they are. Okay. So, Monster Hunter World, Talos Principle, Bloodborne. There's a few Bloodborns here. Pokemon, Star Wars. Anyone have any preference? Don't forget the time limit of PC Iceborne. Which time limit? You mean the? Oh yes, the ever-looming time limit that is PC Iceborne. Because when that comes out, we'll be playing a whole bunch of that. Yeah. I really didn't plan out this whole Dark Souls thing very well, did I? And Absolver. And Pyre, I don't know if I'm gonna stream Pyre because. Yeah. Oh my god. Kathy. What is that? I think I'm gonna go with Dave. I haven't had a chance to rate Dave in ages because he's usually on a bit later than he's usually done by the time I'm finished. So I personally wanna rate Dave. Sorry, I don't know Shadow Van Dark. I probably we'll do Shadow Van Dark another day. How about that? But for now, while Dave's on, while I have the chance, if you want to do a raid message or whatever, we have a couple. If you enjoyed the stream, do be sure to hit the follow button. So you can be notified of your streams. If you want to hang out, we have a Discord for that, for chatting shit outside the streams and posting about Gundams a lot of the time recently, and VR a lot of the time as well. And food and memes and all that jazz. And if you want to see mostly me announcing I'm going live or things I've retweeted or anything like that, Twitter's a good place to go too. There's also in the description Instagram if you want to see entirely unrelated pictures of a cat. That's basically it. I actually posted a picture of the cat today and someone messaged me saying they wanted to get in touch to, I don't know, partner with me or something like that about the cat, and I was like, I just haven't responded because it looks like it's full of shit. But it was a weird thing to get weird thing to be messaged on Instagram. Yeah. Anyway, I will see you in VR chat as well. But I hope you all have a wonderful evening and goodbye.